to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. Try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade.
All right. Welcome everybody to No Man's Sky. Cobalt Dale here. And this is my first live stream. I'm glad you guys tuned in. And we are doing the best we can. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can see me. Well, not see me. I don't have a face cam yet. Once we hit 300 or 500 subscribers, I'll put in a face cam. But we don't want to start investing a lot of money into everything if you guys aren't going to follow along. I hope you're glad to see me. I told you I was going to go live. I finally got my 100 subscribers, and I appreciate all the support and everything you guys have done to get me to this point. And thank you to all those streamers out there that have helped me along the way. I want to give a shout out to Delta One Gaming. I want to give a shout out to Control Alt Silent. I want to give a shout out to all them other content creators that have answered my questions, like Sins Arcade. We've all sat around talking and getting things done. But what we're going to do is we're going to start ourselves a fresh playthrough here in No Man's Sky. And we're going to play on normal. We're going to do an all the way storyline. So we're going to do all the little side quests, all the little missions. We're going to gather our things. We're going to get ourselves a freighter. I'm going to teach everybody how to get a freighter. We're going to try and do the autophage as well at the end of the main storyline. This way we can get ourselves our robotic body and everything like that. Well, let's get into it, everybody, and see how we're doing. If you can, don't forget to shoot me a message there in chat. Hopefully I can see it. And we'll kick this thing off. Let's see. We got a bunch of saves here, but we're going to start ourselves a new fresh save. And what we got here is we got ourselves the normal, relaxed, custom, creative, survival, which I've got a survival playthrough series going on my channel right now. If you guys want to check, I'll throw a link in the description to this video later, so you guys can follow along in my survival playthrough series as well. We don't have a community expedition going. I know they're making some updates to the server and everything like that. Hopefully they put that out within the next few weeks. Otherwise, we're going to be kind of stuck, right? Everybody's sitting around waiting for that new update to come out, or the new expedition, I should say. Hopefully it's a decent one. I lost a few things along the way. I deleted a save and lost quite a bit of rewards that I collected over the years. So I got to start over fresh, and why not? We're going to kick this off. So you guys are ready. Sit back, relax, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, kick those feet up, and let's get this show on the road. Hopefully everything goes without a hitch. Hopefully you guys can hear my voice or live audio, all that stuff. I think I got the chat set up on this thing. I'm not sure if I do or not. I could have it wrong. I might not even be able to see chat. But we'll go through just like any of my regular videos. We'll keep it going. See what happens from there. It's kind of a warm day today here in sunny New Orleans, Louisiana. It's not really sunny. It's usually kind of cloudy and raining. We get an average of like 130 to 150 inches of rain per year. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
Yeah, we're on a frozen planet. I love frozen planets. They're the best planet to start on for me. I like them because the caves are set up if we have a cave near us. Look at there. There's some frost crystals, some hepatoid wheat. That hepatoid wheat's good for your hazard protection. Look at there. There's some dihydrogen crystals. Very few plants for carbon. Got plenty of rocks. So that's what we need to pick up is rocks. And you see as this face stops moving around the way it is, the direction we're facing when it stops shows us the direction of our starship. So up over that hill that way is our starship. We're on an icy planet, frequent sentinels, numerous animals. So let's start getting ourselves some ferrite, because the first thing we got to do is get some ferrite together. We'll follow the storyline. See that? Tells us we need to find sodium. So they tell us to hit our scanner. Well, our scanner isn't working. It's broken. So we got to round ourselves up some sodium, but we're going to get some ferrite together. Get ourselves a little bit of carbon. All these little plants on the ground, they're little pops of carbon, not much. Let's see what's it give us. Oh yeah, we're picking up quite a bit actually. Wow, that's kind of nice. Look at that. Getting us some carbon. Some ferrite. Let's take a look around. All right, let's go in and repair our scanner. We finally got enough ferrite dust. Let's fix that. Cool, now we can scan for sodium. Let's take this and we're going to move this technology over here. This way we've got a little bit of room. We can install some other technologies right now, but we're not going to do that. We're going to follow along with the storyline. Then we got some hazard protection. We'll move that over. Our life support, we're going to move that down a little bit too. This way we got a little bit of room. We're going to install this oxygen recycler. Eventually we'll have enough oxygen to put that thing in. So that could be sitting and waiting. Look, we already got 200 carbon. We're doing good. All right, gather ferrite, scan to locate sodium. Anywhere you see that Na is the periodic table for the name of sodium. Oh, look at there. There's some carbon, some condensed carbon really close to us. Cool. We can do that. Get us some condensed carbon because that'll help us later in the game. Not to mention, mine as much ferrite as you possibly can because we're going to need a bunch of it once we get to our ship. Let's hit that scanner again. There's our sodium. We got some really close over here. Ooh, look out for that plant. Hazardous plants. Oh, he hit us and we're even 10 feet away. You believe that? I don't. Okay. We can't scan that yet, but we're going to pick up some sodium. Gather that up. Now we go into our inventory and we could take this sodium. It's 26 units of sodium and we're going to charge our hazard protection. You could do it from there, which gave us 92%, or you could do it from the quick menu at the bottom and that'll pop up and you can recharge your hazard protection that way. There's always a couple different ways to recharge things. You can either go into your exosuit, which takes a little bit of time, or you can do the quick menu and that helps you recharge faster. But we're going to gather up a bunch of ferrite, try to get us some oxygen as well. Get us some of these plants. Show you guys a couple little tricks and tips along the way. Let's see, where is our ship? That little red icon right there on the screen tells us we need to head in that direction for our ship. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys this. This is something that a lot of people don't know. And that is your jetpack thrust. Like I do right there. What I do is I start sprinting, melee punch, and jetpack at the same time. Sprint, melee attack, and jetpack. And do it one right after the other simultaneously and it should work. All right, look at there. There's some oxygen. We can get us some oxygen so we can get that recycler put in. Get us a little bit more carbon. It's always good to have a good fair supply of carbon, ferrite, cobalt. We're going to need some cobalt. You know, Cobalt Dale's got to have cobalt. And these blue crystals. These blue crystals are for our life support gels that we're going to be making. So we're going to get a few of these bad boys picked up. I collect a whole ton of these things. Oh, look at our weapon depleted. So we're going to have to recharge that real fast. And that takes carbon. You can use carbon, condensed carbon, or even I believe you can use, what is it? Phosphorus to recharge your mining beam. So just be aware, we're not on a hot planet. Otherwise, you could mine up some phosphorus, and that would help you do that as well. Ooh, is this a cave? Oh, that is a cave. Uh-oh. We got to be careful jumping down into these caves. Might not be able to get out. But we're going to come in this cave because this is the best place to start the game off. Ooh, look. Subterranean relics. Pick these up and collect all these. This is extra free money that we can sell at the trader later. But in here, we've got cobalt stalagmites. And these are the cobalt and ferrite put together make hazard protection batteries. And I'll show you how to make those in just a minute. So we're going to gather up a bunch of stuff here. Our mining beam, if you see up there in the top right corner, we're going to try and get that up into the red zone so that beam stays red. So we feather the trigger on our multi-tool to keep that hot so it mines faster. But you see on the screen it pops up every now and then that there's a heat warning. You don't want it to overheat, otherwise you lose that veracity of the laser beam and it won't mine as fast. It takes you longer to mine things. Not to mention, the hotter the beam is, the more resources you actually mine from it. So we're going to gather up quite a bit of cobalt here because, oh look, silver. Nice. So we can make a few hazard batteries because we're going to need those throughout the game. Uh-oh, there we go. See, I got it to overheat and it didn't work right. Oh man. All right. I do not see my chat. I hope you guys are there because I can't see anything for some reason. My chat's not working. But I hope you guys can hear me and see me. Doing the best I can here. So I was hoping somebody was here to help me test these things out, but everybody's busy today. We got some cave marrow bulb right here. We'll get that up. Cave marrow bulb is sodium if you refine it in a refiner. So you got hazard protection right here as well. Sodium comes in handy for a lot of different things. Fixing your starship, fixing certain broken modules, that kind of thing. Not to mention it recharges your hazard protection in a pinch. In the very beginning of the game, sodium is so important. Look at this. We're mining up a bunch of cobalt. Let's check out our inventory real fast. See what we got. We got 500 cobalt. That's perfect. We got ourselves 91 sodium. We got a geode. So we're going to analyze that. And that gives us some more cobalt. So we got ourselves a good variety. We got dihydrogen crystals. Those blue crystals, we picked those up. We need to pick up a few more. That'll help us make our life support gels. These plants right here, be careful in the very beginning of the game because they will get you. See that green cloud? That's a toxic cloud. And that cloud will damage your shields on your suit and eventually will kill you if you get too close to them. But you can shoot them with your mining laser to help you get some needed resources. We're doing pretty good so far. Look, there's a few more of these cubes down here. We're going to grab a few of these. Not a few, but we're going to grab these. Oh, look. Got some more of these things. Pick up some oxygen. These things really take a lot of laser beam. I'll tell you that much with your multi-tool. You got to be careful when you're walking around these caves because these things will sneak out on you. All right, I think we got enough. So, let's get back up here. What is that? Oh, there's a little creature down in here with us. All right, we're going to go into our exosuit. Since we got some ferrite and we got ourselves some cobalt, we're going to come down here to the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some ion batteries. And we'll make about 10 of those bad boys. I'm using controller on the PC. So my right bumper, it says down there where it says build, you can do them individually or you can use the bumper to increase the amount or decrease the amount, as you see there, with your bumpers. There we go. Once you get the amount you want, you just click A and it creates them. So that's cool. We got 10 hazard protection batteries. All right, we got that taken care of. let's go here. See if we can, oh, we're kind of stuck down here now. I hate this. Come on. There you go. If you fly up against the side of the wall of the cave, it won't use your jetpack to get out, which is kind of nice. This way you never run out of fuel. We're going to pick ourselves up a little bit more ferrite here, but we're going to keep moving. Keep moving towards our ship. Make sure we can pick up some needed resources along the way. See, look, that's how close we were to our ship. There's some oxygen over here. How far is that? Yeah, let's go over here and pick this oxygen up. Get all these little things picked up. Oxygen, that kind of stuff. Oxygen, sodium. We need more dihydrogen crystals so we can make some life support gels. I don't see any dihydrogen. How far is that? There's some over there. That's 130 units, so it's right over there on top of the hill. Cool. We'll get over here real fast. See what happens. All right. Oh, it's a big crystal. Go figure, right? Never fails. Cobalt Dale. Epic fails by Cobalt Dale. You guys caught it here first. Wait, there's some over here. There we go. Sometimes they don't pop up right away, and I don't understand why it does that. I guess it's a proximity kind of thing to make these things show up. So an average good view, even with your multi-tool and your scanner, is 250 units from you. Even with your base. Look, here's some sodium over here. We'll come pick this up. Pick up a few of these sodium. This is why I like frozen planets. There's plenty of sodium everywhere. Ah, nice. Let's get back over by our ship and we will try to get that thing fixed. Because I know it's damaged. Look at this. Anything else around? There's plenty of sodium here. And if you didn't know, by your ship here, there's always 4 oxygen plants. And those are designed to help you so you can build a refiner. Okay, we see that little red beacon. That's where we're supposed to go. I'm not going to deal with that right yet. This stuff here, this residual goop, you can get rid of that, destroy it, or you can keep it in your inventory, but it takes a lot to refine that down. And with the refiner we have right now, it's not worth it. Cool, we got some nanites. Here we go. Need an Atlas pass. We'll pick that up later in the game. Pick us up some extra little goodies here. Got some condensed carbon. Now this rusted metal, I like to capture or carry this because that's ferrite dust if you refine it down later in the game. But since we're here, let's jump in to our starship. Oh, there we go. Iteration 4924G online. Atlas connection intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Let's read the log. Log 4925A unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit connected. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Selected desired repair path. Let's get some repair systems going. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Okay, so it tells us we need to fix the pulse engine. We need a hermetic seal and a metal plating. Okay, so let's go back into our inventory. Now we have an inventory for our starship. This way we can fix these things. Look, we need pure ferrite, a dihydrogen jelly. The dihydrogen jelly is what's made from those blue crystals we found on the ground that we were looking for. The metal plating, we can make that with the ferrite dust that we picked up. So we can make one of those. It takes 50 ferrite. Cool. That's not much. could be a lot if you ain't got it. So if you don't have the ferrite to make these things, get out and start shooting rocks. Okay, so we got a metal plating made. We need pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. We're going to make another metal plating because I know we're going to need it. We're going to have to jump out of our starship. If you go down in the quick menu and come to the gear, this way you see your little starship there. That little starship switches your view into third person view. This is the view I prefer to play in most of the time. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to make a refiner. So what we need to do, we got the metal plating made. We need hermetic seal, dihydrogen jelly, and pure ferrite. Okay, so let's go in to our build menu. On a controller, if you push up on the D-pad, it brings up your build menu. What we need is a metal plating, which I made an extra one, and 30 oxygen. That's why I was picking up all those oxygen plants. This way we could build ourselves a little portable refiner. Now that we built our portable refiner, we go into it and we need a fuel source. That fuel source is carbon. That's why we're picking that up. Or you can use condensed carbon. I like to save my condensed carbon because you're going to need that for a different type of fuel later in the game. So we're going to load up our fuel inverter there. Whoops. I didn't take that right. And then we're going to come over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our ferrite dust. Oh no, we are out of ferrite dust since we made those 2 metal platings. Okay, so what we need to do is go shoot some rocks. But we can take, here, we'll go back in here. That marrow bulb that we picked up, we can take that and refine that down. So our marrow bulb refines down into sodium. That sodium with the marrow bulbs is a 1-to-1 ratio. As you see right here, it's a 1-to-1. So we'll get 113 sodium from that marrow bulb. We'll start that off. And as that's going, we're going to come over here and shoot some rocks and get us some more ferrite. While that's processing. Once that's done processing, then we can throw our ferrite in there. Look, there's rocks everywhere. This is what I like about, whoops. Now we're out of fuel in our mining beam. Got to recharge that bad boy. I forget when you start off at the very beginning, everything seems to use a little bit more resources to use. More carbon, more ferrite. All that kind of stuff. Once we get along in the game, we'll start getting built up a little bit more. And our materials won't run out as fast. All right, we're getting some good amount of ferrite and carbon and stuff. Well, ferrite right now. We haven't mined any carbon. We're going to have to get some of that too because we're burning through that pretty quick. Wow. Look at this. Okay. Let's go back over to our refiner. Since that sodium is complete, we can take that sodium, throw that into our backpack. And then we'll go and we'll take that ferrite that we just mined up. We got 289 ferrite. If you pick up the stack, as you see down there in the menu on the bottom, it says push to the left or to the right to select it by 10. Okay? Otherwise, you hit the X button. I play on Xbox controller. It would be the square, I believe, on PlayStation. And that cuts the stack in half. Well, I'm going to cut that stack in half twice. This way we got 72. It's not as many. 62, 52. There we go. So we put that in there and we're going to reduce it by 2 because we need 50 pure ferrite. So each ferrite dust refined down makes 1 pure ferrite. And you can take pure ferrite and refine that again to make magnetized ferrite. But the pure ferrite is something we need to fix. I think it's our launch thrusters in our starship. So we'll take that, throw that in our inventory. There we go. Let's see what else we got in our inventory now. We got some pure ferrite. This will go into our starship. We'll throw that over there. We'll take this. We'll throw this into our starship because that's money for later. Okay, let's go in here. We're going to take this metal plating. We'll put that into our pulse engine. Now all we need is a hermetic seal. What was that? What happened there? That was kind of crazy. Oops. Okay, that was a little weird. All right, let's go back into our starship. Since we need the pulse engine, we need a hermetic seal. We got pure ferrite. We'll take that pure ferrite and put that into our launch thruster. Now we need to make a dihydrogen jelly. So we come into our inventory, go to dihydrogen jellies. Down here in our little build menu, we got tabs for certain types of products. Like this is components. This is consumables like fuel and stuff like that. This is our trade items. And this is our curiosities. We haven't picked up any of those yet. So we just go back to the all products menu. We're going to make ourselves a dihydrogen jelly. And that will go into our launch thrusters. Perfect. That's fixed now. So we can back out of that. So we're going to take our launch thruster and we're going to move that over here out of the way. We're going to take our rockets for our starship. We'll move those over too. Our pulse engine sits there. We'll take our shields and put those down here. So we got a little bit of space in between everything. So we can use that for later. Okay, we got all that done. Let's pick up our refiner by pushing on the right stick. Take that and put that into our inventory. We can come over here and check this now. I missed it. I didn't check it right away. Scenario iteration. 7661T deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Analyses. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Let's broadcast our location. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. All right. Glad to see Cass is here. All right. Welcome to the stream. Perfect. That's what I wanted to know, if everybody could hear me and see me. I like that. All right. So, sorry for that little distraction. I didn't even notice my chat was moving. I'm not used to this. It's going to take a little bit. But let's get back to our ship. We got that stuff repaired. So let's jump back in and recharge our hazard protection. Iteration 4924G functional. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Yeah, I'm a little bit squishy. Yeah, I love this game. This is one of my favorite games right here. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires a hermetic seal. Let's ask for some help. Recommendation. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Yeah, I haven't quite set up my scanner yet there, Cass. We're kind of following along with the storyline. So we need to go back over to this beacon or this iteration machine right here. And we read that. I peer inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart. So we're going to take that chart. That'll put it into our inventory. And what we do is we come into our inventory and look at this planetary chart. And it says up there, you see that? It's kind of flashing blue. That's new. They've never done that before. We're right next to X there. So we hit that X button and that will show us the location of a hermetic seal.
Navigational data received.
Oh man, look at that. That's a good long ways away. It don't even appear in the area. Okay, how far do we gotta go? This is probably gonna be a long ways. How far is that? 931 units? Oh my God, that's a long ways. Okay, so you gotta take off running right away. And about halfway there, a storm is gonna hit. And that storm is gonna take our hazard protection down pretty quick. That's why we made those hazard protection batteries. I like to pick up a little bit of resources along the way here. Come on, let's get going. Jump. Man, there's a lot of hazardous flora around here. Always pick up your sodium as you're running along. Try not to stop too much, because the longer it takes you to get there, the worse it's going to be when you get caught in that storm. Kind of looking for some dihydrogen crystals. I don't see any. Oh, there's some over there. Oh, there's some right here. Look, they didn't even pop up until we're practically on top of them. I could have tripped and fell on them. As you see that, a blizzard's approaching, so now we're in a lot of trouble. Hey, Joy Roth, what's up, my brother? Welcome to the stream. Glad you guys are tuning in. I didn't think anybody would show, honestly. That anxiety of your very first stream, you never know what's going to happen. That blizzard's starting to hit us. See our hazard protection starting to drop a little bit. There's some more crystals. We got to get these. I try to keep moving as much as possible along the way. I am definitely not used to looking at chat on a different screen. I got a dual screen set up on my computer. So looking over at that other screen a little bit makes a lot of difference. But I'm glad to see you guys are here and you guys are chatting. Thanks for joining me. Oh, let's go and recharge our batteries. If you hit that quick menu and come down to your hazard protection, it will recharge your hazard protection for you with the batteries we made. Glad we picked that stuff up before we hit this blizzard. Trying to pick up a little extra dihydrogen. This way we can make some healing gels once we get inside this little shelter. All right, let's jump in here. Finally, we're inside, so our hazard protection recharges for free. There's our hollow archive. First thing I want to do is go into my inventory, though. We picked ourselves up a little bit of dihydrogen, so we're going to make a couple dihydrogen jellies. These dihydrogen jellies help you make your life support gels. Your life support gels take carbon and dihydrogen jelly, so we're going to make like 3 of these things. That should be enough. We got plenty of dihydrogen. We got plenty of carbon up here since we picked up a little bit of that. Now we can build ourselves 3 of those healing gels, which is perfect. Cool. We got that done. Let's hit this hollow archive. Accessing archive. 6 of 7 logs corrupted. Entry 4924A follows. No one making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Let's recover the supplies. The log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. All right, we got ourselves the hermetic seal, but what the game doesn't tell you is it gives you the blueprint inside your inventory there. So it's in your blueprint book now, so you can make hermetic seals anytime you want. So we're cool with that. All right, they're going to want us to do... The storm is done outside. They're going to want us to start scanning stuff here. So we need to use our analysis visor, which is the left trigger. And it tells us that it's broken, or we don't even have it installed. So we got to install that bad boy. We're going to have to make a carbon nanotube. So it says begin analysis visor installation. Gather and craft visor components. Finalize installation and start analyzing stuff. Okay, so let's go into our inventory. Whoops. Into our multi-tool, I should say, and we're going to install our analyses visor. There we go. We got that in there. Now it tells us we need 1 carbon nanotube to install that. So now we go into our exosuit and we install that carbon nanotube. And it takes 50 carbon to make that. So that's why I say pick up plenty of carbon as you guys are moving along. This way you can put that into your inventory and have it for later. Cool. Now that we got that done, let's go back into our multi-tool and then we'll install that carbon nanotube into our visor. And this is the cool part of this thing for our multi-tool. Now we can use our scanner with our left trigger to look around and scan for stuff. There's things all over the place that we haven't seen yet, which is pretty cool. Look, we got a building way over there, 486 units away. If you look around, hopefully we can find it. I don't even see a creature in the area. Now that's scary. So what we'll do is we'll start scanning rocks. Rocks will give you 200 units in the very beginning. But as you scan them, you will see there that it gives us a second element. So now that rock gives us not only ferrite dust, but sodium as well. Cool. It says to locate our starship, but as you can see on the screen there, it shows us where our starship is already. Now, if you're looking at your starship and that far away, you can actually hold it and tag it. Whoops, that was a salt deposit. Won't pick up that starship. I thought it would. My bad. Whoops, dropped the beacon. We got them big Wreck-It Ralph hands, you know? In order to get rid of this beacon, you walk right up to the very base of it, and as you push the X button or whatever button you use to place it, push that same button and hold it down. And that gets rid of your beacon. This way you don't have to worry about it being there. Look, there's a creature. We'll start scanning creatures now. Look there, we get 1,000 units per creature. And if we scan every creature on this planet, that means we get a nanite bonus. Come on. We'll zoom in a little bit by pushing our stick in. That helps us zoom in and zoom out. There we go. Let's see if there's anything around here. I wanted to check this damaged machinery here because that there might give us an S-class module, hopefully. Otherwise, it gives us nanites. There's a data technology module right here. So what I like to do is go down into our quick menu, into our first person view. You come down here, you look in your first person view and you walk above it, and then you can just dig it out of the ground without having a terrain manipulator, which is nice. Some of them you can do it too, sometimes you can't. But I like playing in my third person view, so I change that back periodically. Look, there's more creatures. Once you get that analysis visor and you start scanning all them creatures, hopefully we can get them all. How many is there? 3 of 8. We've already got 3. That's 4. So we got 4 more creatures to look at. Cool. Scan plants, scan rocks, scan creatures, scan everything. That's the best thing about this. I love this game. It's basically like exploring all the time. You never know what you're going to find. There we go. Not to mention, you know, don't forget to gather resources and things like that as you're moving along. I try not to stand still for too long. This way it keeps the game moving, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I could spend an entire week on one planet and still not discover everything on the planet. We could be here for days, boys and girls, if I didn't keep moving along, you know what I'm saying? Definitely got to pick up some more dihydrogen, though. There is a lot of hazardous flora on this planet. So what's you guys' favorite planet? You like frozen planets? You like hot planets? I know everybody likes a paradise planet. That's just a given. I like to find frozen planets. Frozen planets are kind of my favorite in a way, because for me, I'm a little bit colorblind, so it's easier to see things on a frozen planet because of the snow. So it's like a white background. I know it's like a light blue for everybody else, but it's like a white background for me, so I can see things better. Look at that. Sodium sticks out pretty well. So does oxygen. Oxygen sticks out really well on this planet. Okay. Don't forget to hit loot boxes along the way. I found a cave already, Cass. I mean, I found one when I first started. That's why we got our cobalt. But that's on the opposite side of our starship from where we're at right now. Ooh, there's a nice patch of sodium over there. Look at that. We'll pick up this sodium real quick. I just hold the X button down and rotate my view. It starts collecting that stuff automatically. Kind of lazy like that, you know. Fat guy gets tired of walking. He can't pick stuff up. Here we go. Pick up some more dihydrogen. We got to keep those healing gels going because we're almost out of health. I always try to keep an eye on that. If you look over there on the left side, down in the bottom left, you guys can see our hazard protection. That's what that little snowflake is. That little snowflake shield thing, that tells us what our hazard protection is. Depending on the biome that you're in, that could be hot, cold, toxic, radioactive, that kind of thing. So you got to keep an eye on that. When that bar gets all the way down to the left, you got shields on your spacesuit. So if your spacesuit starts taking damage, then it's going to take away your life support. And once your life support disappears, man, I tell you what, you'll end up dead. But in normal, it's not too bad. It doesn't decrease. But in like survival or permadeath, I'll tell you what, that stuff goes down pretty quick. So we'll do a quick menu right quick. We'll come in here. We will recharge our hazard protection, and we will recharge our life support with a battery or a healing gel. There we go. So we got that taken care of. Keep picking up some more ferrite because we'll need that for later. Because you need ferrite to make launch fuel for your ship as well. That's why them blue crystals, dihydrogen crystals, are so important, because dihydrogen helps for your launch fuel as well. That's why I like getting all these blue crystals. By the time I'm not even a pinch into the game, I'll have like 10,000 dihydrogen. For some reason, I think it's an obsession to pick up dihydrogen crystals. You never know what's going to happen. You need life support, you know what I'm saying? There's the salt deposit that we marked. It's absolutely useless for us now because we don't have a terrain manipulator. So we're done with that. We made it back to our ship, thank goodness. There's a cave right over here, Cass. See? It's on the opposite side of our ship from where we're at. Yeah, you can step into the cave and recharge your hazard protection if you want to. Caves are very helpful. There's another one over there. We got plenty of cobalt and stuff, so we're pretty good on that. Let's move this stuff around. I'm going to organize my inventory a little bit. We'll set that down there. We'll take the oxygen and carbon. We'll set this down here. Organize it up a little bit. Try and keep it standard. Ferrite. We got plenty of that. So we picked ourselves up some salvage data modules. In the early game, those things are worth a lot of money. So if you want to make units really fast, you can collect these things wherever you go. I look for them. You can see they'll pop up everywhere. Oh, there's another creature. That's 160 units away. And we're close to getting all the creatures on this planet too. So take a last scan around. Ooh, what is that? There's a yellow star. Ancient data structure. Oh, these things give us nav data. If you look around anytime with your scanner and you see a yellow icon on the screen, that means it's a curiosity or a rare item. So if you run over here and you pick these up, don't pick these up when a sentinel is right next to you because they will attack you. Because for some reason, the sentinels don't want you picking up knowledge. There we go. We got some nav data. Sometimes they'll give you an exosuit upgrade chart. But we didn't get one that time. That's all right. We'll pick up a few more of these things. There we go. We got some nanites. I was hoping for an S-class module. You never get those things anymore. They made them definitely harder to pick up. Oh, there we go. Come on. Yeah, I like going into first person and picking those things up. This way we don't need a terrain manipulator early in the game. There's some condensed carbon. Nice. We've got a few resources right around us. We'll fix our ship in just a minute. I want to gather up some needed resources before we take off from this planet. This way we can get a little leg up. Because once the game starts taking off, then we're going to have to find a planet to live on. And I want a few resources before we get there. We need plenty of carbon because that's going to be our first building. Our first home is going to be made out of carbon. Should scan some of these plants, right? No, we're just gathering resources. This is what I do all day. I just gather resources. No big deal. Yeah, once you get them upgrade modules put into your multi-tool, yeah, you can make 300,000 units, upwards of 500,000 units just for scanning a creature. The most I've ever acquired on scanning like a rock or a plant, rocks, the most I've ever made was like 70,000 units for scanning a rock. We'll jump down here. I've seen some cubes or relics. We'll pick those up. Cool. There's no more here. Let's get out of here real fast. Remember, face the wall when you're jetpacking out, and it doesn't use your thrusters or your backpack. Okay, what's that? Are you serious? Oh, I was going to say, they put those things out on the ground? That was the little stands for the ancient data modules we picked up. I was getting excited for a second. You never know what's going to happen in this game. Toxic and radioactive planets? Yeah. I don't mind the radioactive planets, but they give you a lot of ferrite on the planet and hardly any other resources. The best place to find anything on a radioactive planet's in a cave. All right, let's jump into our starship, jump out. That makes ourselves a restore point or a save point. This way, if anything happens, game crashes or whatever, we don't lose our information. So now let's go into our ship. We got our hermetic seal, so now we can place that in there and our ship is completely repaired. There we go. All right. Our ship is repaired. Are you guys hearing the game audio okay? Hopefully it's loud enough so you guys can hear it. I'm going to jump out real quick. We got some, where'd they go? Where'd it go? Right there. There's some more data modules right here. I like to take these in the very early game before we get our base set up. We'll find a planet for our base. And we'll start collecting them then. But I like to take these things and go to like a minor settlement and sell them so I can make some money, or a trade outpost. Okay, now that we're up in the sky, I look at the compass at the very top of the screen and I try to follow like a north by northeast or a north by northwest kind of vector when flying along, because that's the ley line on a planet for buildings and structures. Now you can fly around on the surface of the planet like this for as long as you want. This first planet will never have sentinels on it until you get 1,000 units from the location you took off from. There's the place that we went and got our hermetic seal from. So we don't want to land there, and you don't want to land at any place that doesn't have a free landing pad. And a free landing pad next to a building looks like 3 green flashing rings on the ground, and that'll tell you that's a free place to land. Let's slow down a little bit. I know the render for the game is now pretty slow, so if you're moving at any great speed, things won't render in as quickly. All right, you see that? See, we're flying on a north by northwest kind of vector, so now we're starting to hit those buildings in our ley line. There's another little camp. We don't want to stop there. I like searching around a little bit. Hopefully we get some buildings, pick us up some nanites, that kind of stuff before we get off the planet. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. You guys are helping me out. I hit that 100 subscribers. I finally went live. If I can hit 300 subscribers, yeah, we'll go with 300. If I can hit 300 subscribers, I'll do a face cam. Hopefully you guys get me there. Don't forget to tell your friends and family about this channel. Not to mention you can catch some epic fails by Cobalt Dale. You never know when that's going to happen. I'm always constantly making mistakes. Big Wreck-It Ralph hands and stuff. All right, just a little beacon, nothing more. A little save beacon. We're going to keep going a little bit. See if we can find anything out here. Oh, what's that? There's a couple buildings. Ooh, that right there is a Sentinel storage depot. In the early game, you don't want to mess with those. Those Sentinels will knock you down fast. This over here is a transmission tower. This right here, I will land at this bad boy because that will help us find a crashed ship, and that is money. Not to mention we got a free landing pad there. And once you get close to that free landing pad, you just hit that little X button and it'll drop you down and you'll land there, self-guided landing. First thing you do is jump out of your ship, you run over here and hit that save beacon. This way, this location is marked. Anybody else discovers this planet and they will find this marked location. So it saves it in the game until you delete this save. If you delete this save, then it won't be there anymore. Let's come over here. We'll destroy that goop. Come on, S-Class. There we go. There it is right there. We got ourselves an S-Class module. It's radioactive hazard protection, but that's okay. We're going to throw that into our exosuit right there. Now, if we go to a radioactive planet, you got it. We're protected and our health will last longer. But since we picked up some oxygen too, I forgot about this. Our oxygen recycler, this gives us a little bit more life support. So we'll take that oxygen, we'll install that. That ate up a little bit of our oxygen supply. How much we got left? 184. We're okay. That's good. And if you're looking at these modules, see how this module is where that window is? Always, every time you open up one of these things, wherever that window is facing, off to the left and behind it a little bit, is where you'll find these technology data modules right here. And these things help you build your base. They help you make money. You can actually stick them in a refiner and refine them down to make nanites if you've got extras. So that's a pretty cool thing. This is a restore shield. We don't need that. We haven't been in a fight or anything. So let's run over here to this shelter and see what we got in here. Some nanites. How many we get? 70. That's nice. What I would like Hello Games to do is these little shelters, I would like to be able to build one of these as like my first home or my first base. This way I could throw like a portal up inside of it, you know, and just have it empty. You can put in whatever decorations or whatever you want. I'd like to have that up in there. That'd be pretty cool. Just a prefab base to throw up. Okay, we are on a Viking planet. Cool. So once we get to an appearance modifier, I'm going to change this guy to a Viking. All right, let's look around the room. Got some nav data right there. I was hoping for some more nanites. No loot boxes, no nanite clusters on the wall. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to run over here to this Os Libra Peter. This transmission tower, it's got a little puzzle in it, and we need to solve it. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. If I could crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. 1, 2, 6, 24, 120. That will be 720. There we go. Distress signal coordinates discovered. You mean like the bioluminescent planets, Joy? All right, that gives us a location of a crashed ship or a freighter. What do we find? A distress beacon, so that's going to be a crashed ship. Perfect. And you know how we just repaired our Radiant Pillar starship? We have to do the same thing to that crashed starship. That crashed starship's going to have so much damage technology in it. Jump in, jump out, make that save. All right, now we could take off. Since we found ourselves a little bit of pay dirt over there. How far away is that by flight? Oh, that's 50 minutes. We're going up into space. We're going to hit space real quick. Always that little pause. Never fails as soon as you hit that. Got to load in everything. Okay, 4 planets, Viking system, energy supply declining. So this is like a 1-star economy system. Nice. All right, let's pulse engine over there. Oh, wait, we got to do test flight controls. So our right trigger, give us that little thrust or whatever right there. There we go. Do the boost. Now we'll pulse over there. Yeah, I like the frost crystals, but I actually like the star bulbs. I think those are my favorite planets. What is this? Uh-oh. Why is that happening? Awakenings, huh? Let's answer our comms. We've got a call coming in. Ring, ring, ring. Hello. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. Please identify yourself. I'm Cobalt Dale. Who are you? You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends, and strangely as it began, the final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. All right, so that gives us a location of our next landing spot. But what we want to do is we want to go down to this distress beacon, and we want to see this crash ship first. We can hit that other thing later. I want to pick up this crash ship right away. This way we know we got some money in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even find a better ship. Oh man, what is it? It's a shuttle. It's a toilet paper tube laying on the ground. Oh man. That's all right. Shuttles are worth money. That's worth at least $1 million, hopefully. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to go into our inventory. Don't make anything in this starship. If you got anything in your inventory, take that out of your inventory and throw it in this starship. Make sure you have enough room in your inventory. You have to have at least 7 free slots in order to scrap a ship when you get to the space station. So let's make ourselves, we got to make a hermetic seal. That's always a must. And a metal plating. There we go. Hopefully that's enough for us to repair this ship. This distress beacon will give you some kind of technology like like phaser beams, photon cannons, or something like that for your ship. It could even give you a teleport transceiver for transporting your goods to your starship. So let's go in here and see what this has got to say. The cockpit is adorned with the trophies of dead creatures perched on every available surface. At the control sits a tendrilled hunter, its body and face lacerated. The dank smell of blood assails my nostrils as I fight back the nausea. The black box reveals the pilot was attacked by something whilst in flight, but it's unclear what. I could strengthen the warning beacon in the cockpit, but it would leave me vulnerable to attack. Let's search a ship for signs of life. I discover a ship technology blueprint. The creature that caused this carnage is thankfully long gone. All right, we got ourselves a teleport receiver, just like I said. So we need antimatter and wiring looms. We don't have any of that stuff yet, so that's going to be a long time away. Let's run around the ship. I think there's some, there's some loot boxes over here. Got to get the goodies. This is how we make our money. Nothing like being scroungers, right? Running around picking up garbage that everybody left behind. All right. Let's see. Well, we got some more rusted metal. Another S-class, please. Come on. Big money. Now we got some nanites. Okay, let's get this. Hop down into our first person view. That's the quickest way I know how to get these things. There we go. All right, back into third person. Let's come over here and check out our toilet paper tube. Look, it's got wings. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at there. It's a B class. That's worth some money. So look, we got a damaged S-class module. We don't have any chromatic metal, so we can't fix it. But I'll show you guys a trick on how to fix the shields if you don't have any chromatic metal or sodium nitrate. So we made what? A hermetic seal and metal plating. Sometimes the launch thrusters are broken, sometimes they're not. But we're going to fix this pulse engine. Oh, what did Dale do? Oh, we got to claim the ship. Duh, Becky. Okay, so let's compare. We're not going to switch it out. We're going to claim this ship as our own, but we're going to switch back to our other ship here in just a minute. Okay, now that we own this ship, now we can fix it. So we'll put our hermetic seal in and our metal plating. Blink, blink. All right, that fixed the pulse engine, so it's flyable, it's launchable, the shields are broken, and we have an S-class shield module. So what I like to do, because I don't have the materials or the wiring looms to repair it, but if you destroy this thing, watch what it does. Boink. It gives you chromatic metal, sodium nitrate, and a wiring loom. So we could take those, put the wiring loom in our exosuit. Them wiring looms are like 60 or 70,000 units a piece. We take all this extra material, throw that into our inventory, and now we can fix the shields. I know sometimes fixing the shields doesn't help you, but I look at it like this. If you get attacked by a pirate or something like that later, yeah, you're in a lot of trouble. You ain't got no shields. You smack into an asteroid, it'll blow you out of the sky. All right. So we got to make some sodium nitrate. We got to drop our little refiner down on the ground. There we go. Put some fuel in this bad boy. Whoop. We picked up some good amount of carbon now. Okay. What is that? That's new. Why do they put that in there? That's something, that's a bug if I ever seen it. Look at that. That's since the Orbital update. Now we got these things in here. What? Can we put those in there? What does that do? Exploded panel. We could stick those into our refiner. We can make more of these. We could dupe glitch that. Okay, let's not do that. That just broke it. Let's pick this up. Oh, we can't even pick up the refiner now. What did I do? Okay. Whew, I was worried there for a second. Okay, let's get some sodium. See? Epic fails by Cobalt Dale. You guys saw it here first, folks. Don't forget that. Dale made a boo-boo. All right, let's throw some sodium in our refiner. We're going to make some sodium nitrate so we can fix the shields on this ship. While we're doing that, we'll take a look around with our scanners, see if we can see any extra creatures. Look, there's a sentinel right there. They're sneaking around. They're waiting for us to do a mistake. Hopefully we can scan another creature. You see how that yellow beacon is on top of your refiner? If you get 250 units away from this thing, it disappears and you won't be able to find it again. That's how far you can go away from your refiner before it disappears. Okay. That should be our sodium nitrate. So we'll pick that up, throw that in our inventory. We'll pick up our refiner real fast. Bloop. There we go. Now let's fix our starship shields. All right. Got that fixed. Now that ship is flyable and you can summon it in to wherever you're at. But we're not going to summon it in. We're going to go back to our regular ship. And we'll take off from there. So jump in. That claims your ship. Jump out and that makes a save. Now you have that ship. If you're on multiplayer, be careful. Another player could swoop in and take your ship if you're not paying attention right. They won't like literally take that ship from you, but if you land here and you don't jump on that ship right away, they'll claim it and it'll disappear on you. Okay, let's take off. That used up all our launch fuel. Go figure, right? We're going to have to make some. Let's head to this new beacon, our location where it tells us to go for our signal source. Somebody told us to go there. It's 10 minutes away, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back up into outer space. And we're going to pulse over there so it's a little bit quicker. All right. Let's get going. All right. We got a few things in our inventory here. We'll put that in our starship. That in our starship. Oh, look at there. We're already there. That didn't take long. At least we didn't skip off to the atmosphere and go shooting off into space somewhere. That kind of sucks sometimes. Do a little scan, find a building. There's a nearby building over there from our marker. Hopefully that's where we need to land. That's definitely where we got to land. This, I think, is where we pick up our terrain manipulator and our base computer. Yay! So do you guys usually build your base on the first planet where you get your terrain manipulator, or do you build your base somewhere else? I usually try to find a nice planet to live on. I'll fly around in the solar system, check out all the planets and stuff, see if I can't find like a paradise planet or something. Oh, I forgot to hit that beacon. Don't forget to hit the save location. This way it's all yours and it makes a save in the game for you too. All right. Now you see the window. As you look at that window, your your buried technology module is right over there behind it. All right, let's see what it's got to say. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Let's decipher that signal. Decoding. 16, 16, 16. Entry 4925C. No fuel in. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Let's take those plans. All right, now we got a base computer, so we got to dig up some copper. And then we got a terrain manipulator to dig up that copper. All right, so we need two carbon nanotubes and a dihydrogen jelly. That's why I said to pick up all that extra carbon and then the dihydrogen crystals. This way we got enough. So we need to make 2 carbon nanotubes, bloop, and a dihydrogen jelly. Right there. Whoop. All right, now we can install our terrain manipulator inside our multi-tool. There we go. That's installed. Now we put in our 2 carbon nanotubes and bloop, our dihydrogen jelly. Perfect. Now we can dig holes in the dirt. That's fun. And what's nice is once you make the thing, it's completely charged. So it gives you the opportunity to dig up dirt, because everything you're walking around on is called silicate powder. And that silicate powder is what charges this thing. Now check this out. We got a small bulb. If you use your bumpers, if you're playing with controller, there's a small bulb, a medium bulb, and a large bulb. The large bulb mines faster, but gathers less resources. The medium bulb mines fast and gathers half the resources. With the small bulb, it mines slower, but gathers more resources. And this is what I like to use when I'm mining stuff. Okay, so you guys know how to use that terrain manipulator. Gave you that little expose right there. All right, let's use our scanner. Look at there. New feature from the Orbital update. It puts the location of copper on the screen, the 4 nearest locations of resources for you. So we got one. I can't even see what that is. 1,000 units away. We got to find one closer. Come on, where are they at? There's one, 254 units. That's pretty close. So we'll mark that with the X button. This way it gives us a pretty close location. Where are them creatures? I just saw them. They're down here. There we go. Hopefully we can scan all the creatures on this planet. What's that? 6 of 8? Oh yeah, we're getting pretty close. So let's head down this hill and get ourselves some copper. Ooh, there's a knowledge stone. I like to gather up the knowledge stones right away. This way you can understand what they're saying to you. I'll just blow through this. They all give you the same thing, a word. Yay. Come on, let's go. Run. Run, fool. Apparently, he don't want to run. He's tired. He's been running all day. All right. So I use a small bulb to mine this copper. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a little hole in the ground here. We'll use the medium-sized bulb because I like to poke a hole in the ground. And then I jump down in here and switch back to the small bulb. And then we start mining the copper under the ground. This way our hazard protection doesn't run out while we're underneath of it. This way you can just mine up the whole deposit and you don't have to recharge your batteries, because sometimes these deposits are pretty huge and it takes up your resources or your hazard protection pretty quick. So standing outside just mining from the top down, no, don't do that. Start at the bottom, dig up underneath that thing, and then you got yourself a little like igloo, so you're inside. Since we're on a frozen planet, you know it's an igloo. We're little Eskimos. We're building ourselves a frozen house. This way you can gather up all the copper except for what, that last little shell on top. And then once you get that last little shell, then you're going to have to mine it and open up to the atmosphere or whatever. And that's when your hazard protection starts going down. But look at this. I mean, we're protected. You can't beat this. I like this. I've been doing this for quite some time. I used to just drill a hole into the ground on the side of it. You know, I'd mine from the top and mine down a little bit and open it up. Then I'd just stand in a cave real quick. Okay, now that we got a little bit of copper mined, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop out our portable refiner. We're going to set that down. We'll fuel this bad boy up. Put some fuel in it. And the copper that we just mined up, let's switch over to our backpack because we've got 3 tabs here. We got a starship, a backpack, and everything. So we're going to go into our backpack. We're going to look for that copper. We'll take that copper and put that in there. Now look at this. It gives us a 2-to-1 ratio. And that gives us 2 copper, gives us 1 chromatic metal. So out of 350 copper, we already get 177 chromatic metal. That's plenty enough to build our base and build a couple extra little things along with it. So while that's refining, we can keep going on mining the rest of the copper. Now, if you're on survival mode, this is the best way to do this because it opens up that slot in your inventory. Otherwise, you start hitting that stack of 250, you ain't got no room in your inventory, and you're kind of screwed. You can't take in any more copper and stuff like that until it's refined and broke down. So I like making that chromatic metal early. This way, it gives you a little bit of extra room, you know, reduces it by half. All right. It's going to take a minute, I know. I'm not Jason Plays, another great content creator. He'll use his big bulb to mine this stuff away so it goes faster. I'm not that guy. I'm slow, take it easy Dale. Cobalt Dale takes the relaxed way. If I'm in a hurry, then I'm not doing something right. Because when you're in a hurry, you start making mistakes and then you screw yourself somewhere later in the game. I try not to do that. I try to be very careful about what I'm doing, but I ain't going to take my time to where I'm here for 10 days. I'll tell you that much. I just want to make sure I get the most amount of my resources. Jason don't care. He just tries to hurry up and get through the storyline, which I understand. That's good. He's a great content creator. I can't knock him for what he's doing. Look, he's one of the biggest No Man's Sky content creators next to, what's his name? Not Cash Karoon. I can't remember his name. It begins with a K. I watch him periodically. All right, look at this. We got quite a bit. This is a big spot right here. Come on. And just so you know, if you're using your mining terrain manipulator and you run out of resources, I'll show you what to do so you can get you some more silica powder to keep this thing charged. We're almost done with this thing. So let's come to our refiner real quick. Take that chromatic metal, we'll throw that in our inventory, and then we'll come back over here, back into our backpack, grab the rest of this copper, and we'll start refining that down into chromatic metal, because we really don't need copper for anything else except for chromatic metal at this point in the game. Later in the game, you might need some copper for a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But for now, we'll just make chromatic metal because we're going to need it for warp fuel, making batteries for our base, that kind of stuff. Because now what the game's going to make us do is build ourselves a base. And I don't want to be on a frozen planet when we build that base because, you know, it's going to give us a blizzard and it's going to be bad. Because 10-1 says this planet is a stormy planet. And I don't want to live on a stormy planet. I want to find a pretty nice, relaxed planet to live on. And as you see, I'm mining around the outside edges. This way, my hazard protection doesn't start going off until I absolutely need it to. I know the gun doesn't hit right sometimes. That's okay. Just reposition yourself. Oh, we're out of fuel for our blaster. There we go. Got a little bit more in there. We're almost out of silica powder. So we're going to have to dig down in the ground here in a minute and get ourselves some more fuel for our terrain manipulator. Now our hazard protection's starting to take off because we're exposing ourselves to the elements. So this way we don't have to worry about it so much. Okay, our refiner stopped. We've almost got this mined up. Come on. There we go. We almost got it. Come on. Shoot it. Shoot it. All right, our thermal protection's fallen. Let's do this. We're going to pick up our refiner. And when you pick up your refiner like that, whatever you were making inside of it will automatically go into your inventory. Okay, so we're going to take our terrain manipulator. We're going to put on the medium bulb, drill a hole down in the ground at a 45-degree angle, as down as far as we can go. Then we're going to come all the way down inside the hole. In our terrain manipulator, we're going to switch it to a create. If you see up there in the top right corner, it goes create, flatten. That's what we want. And I use the B button, which would be, I think, your circle button on PlayStation. And then we do the flatten terrain option. And this is the fastest way to mine resources, or your silica powder, out of the ground. You can pick up 1,000 on a full charge. So that's pretty good in normal mode. In survival, you can get like 800 or 900, but it fills up your inventory at 250 a stack. Your whole inventory will be filled. But on normal playthrough, you can hold a stack of 10,000, well, 9,999. And that right there will be one stack. And this will last you. A stack of 10,000 silica powder will last you pretty much the entire game unless you're making windows with it. Silica powder makes glass in your refiner, so you can make windows for your little base. I like windows in my base so I can look out. I don't want to live in a tool shed, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like being in a room with no windows, just one door, and it's barely a door. It gets dark in there and you can't see nothing when you're moving around. All right. There we go. We picked up a couple thousand. Let's go into our inventory here. See how much silica powder we got. Yeah, we got 2,700. That's plenty for now. So we're set with that. We still got a little bit of copper. We can use that. We got plenty of chromatic metal. Oh, we got ourselves a microprocessor. That's pretty sweet. That'll help us out later in the game when we need to install some technology. Now, sometimes when you get to mining down here underneath the ground, I forget where I came in at. I can't find the hole. So what I do is I pop out my terrain manipulator and I go to the restore function. And if you look at this, it throws lines up everywhere in here. So you can see it. It highlights it orange. This way you can find the hole or the place where you came in at. So I just run around like this real fast, pull it back out. Every now and then we'll take a little look. Somewhere in here is that hole. I lost it. What happened? It's over here somewhere. Whoops. Should be right over here somewhere. If not, you know, you just drill yourself a hole and get out. It don't matter. But I usually stay at a 45-degree angle. This way you can drill yourself out. See, there it is right there. That works pretty well. All right, let's get out of here. Switch back to our mining beam. Pew, 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 pew. Got our little pew pew ready. Okay. Ooh, some goodie boxes. We'll pick this stuff up real fast because we need all the resources we can get right now. This way it helps us make a little bit of money. Makes a little bit of an inventory for us. We need a better mining beam. We've got 6 of the 8 creatures on the planet. Oh, look at there. What is that? That is a miner settlement. Boys and girls, look at there. If you want to build a base, that's the best place to build a base at. Is right next to a miner settlement. Where's our starship? How far away is that? It's right over there. We're out of launch fuel. We're going to have to go back to our starship. Make some launch fuel because we can't summon it in if we go to the miner settlement. Which is all right. That's not a big deal. There. Get some more oxygen while we're on our way. Come on, man. Do it for Joey. Come on now. All right. Now that we're here, next to a cave too, which is nice. We could get some more cobalt, but not right now. Jump in, jump out, make that save. We'll jump back in. Now we'll come in here. We got to make a launch fuel. So our launch fuel takes dihydrogen and metal plating. This is why I said pick up some of that ferrite. So we'll make a metal plating, and now we're going to make a launch fuel. Bloop. There we go. Now we got to recharge our launch thrusters. That'll help us take off and fly over to that miner settlement. And that miner settlement could be where we set up our little home. See, it's got a free landing pad. Cool. It's got a couple little structures. So we'll land here at the free landing pad next to the miner settlement. Look how much stuff we got in our inventory. So we got 58,000 in them vortex cubes. Got another 46,000. So that's 100,000 units right there. What else we got to sell? We ain't got anything else to really sell. We could sell our technology data modules. Whoops, where'd it go? Right there. We got 15 of them. That's another 780,000. So we'd have 1 million units. But I like to come in here and check this place out. See what kind of multi-tool they got. It's a C class. Let's compare it to see what we got compared to that one. This one's got 13 slots. It's a pistol. We've got 8. It's worth 108,000. If we sell that junk, we can buy this. And then look, it gives us an S-class mining beam upgrade. So that will help us out tremendously. And we can switch tools. Yeah, that's what, watch this. All right. Let's pick up all the extra goodies and stuff in here. Is there any nanites? Oh, look at there. Specimens. That gives us standing with the local species, which is the Viking. But we'll come over here. We're going to sell some stuff out of our starship. There goes our vortex cubes. Look, they're minus 6%. Ow, that hurts. And then we got a couple Gek relics. We'll sell those. Blam. That even gives us 100,000. 115. So we barely got enough to buy that. Oh, man. That's tough. What else they got in here to make sure we don't miss anything important? We don't want to buy launch fuel ever. That's expensive. 66,000 for a launch fuel? That's really not worth the money. Got some phosphorus. That's pretty cheap. But look, we only got 42 units. This is a 1-star system. This is how you know. At like 17 or 25 or 30, look at that. Where's the pure ferrite or the ferrite? So look, we got ferrite, right? 47. That's it. If that was like 300 or 500, we'd be in a 3-star system. So this is how you tell what kind of an economy you got by stopping in the miner settlement. So let's get out of here. Let's come back over here. See if we got enough to trade up. Oh, if we exchange our weapon, it's 86,000. You bet. Okay, so we're going to go into our multi-tool. This is how I do this real fast. We're going to take our terrain manipulator out because it's got all that other stuff in it already. So we're going to take that out. We're going to put that in our inventory, right? Okay, now we go back in here just to check to make sure. See, yeah, it's got a mining beam, an analysis visor. All we got to do is reinstall our terrain manipulator, and we got that. So we're going to compare, and we're going to exchange. We're stepping up a little bit. Shkabloop. There. Now we got this new multi-tool, right? Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Look at there. That mining beam's pretty good. So let's spread this stuff out a little bit. We'll set that down there. Now we'll put that terrain manipulator in here. Shkabloop. And once you reinstall it, now you have to refuel the bad boy because for some reason the fuel disappears in it, and it shouldn't do that. Now we got ourselves the loop of a bezel. As bezel. I don't know. I can't say that right. All right. Now we got ourselves a new mining beam. Cool. Let's talk to this Viking. The warrior's nostrils flare as I approach. They inhale deeply, filling their lungs with the frozen air that has followed me into the sanctuary of this facility. They bark out what could be a warning. I hurriedly mime that I am peaceful and know little of their kind or language. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I have no idea what he's saying. They take a second to think, then grab my multi-tool while barking again into my visor, streaking it with saliva. They point at the mining beam, charge indicator, then at my backpack. I do my best to keep calm. So basically what he's telling us is he's pointing at our mining beam. What's it take to refuel our mining beam? But carbon. We got carbon in our backpack, so that's what he wants. So we'll give him some carbon. Here you go, buddy. The warrior grunts in satisfaction, impressed by both my gift and my understanding. They teach me several new words of their language. Cool. Interloper. Grah! There we go. We learned 2 words, not several. They don't speak the language right. They don't know the difference between several and a couple. All right. So we got ourselves a new mining tool. So let's go over here. Look at there. We earned 115,000 units. We got an achievement. Once we make it to the space anomaly, we're going to get ourselves some nanites for that stuff. Hope you guys haven't fallen asleep yet. I know it's going along pretty slow, but if you build yourself a good foundation, the rest of the game will come pretty easy. All right. So we got that. Look, we flew over 1,000 units away from our current our starting location, so now we got sentinels on this planet. All right, get some nanites. Look, there's a word encyclopedia. We got the word the. All right, let's see what we got here. Come on, big money, big money. S-class module. Nope, nanites. Let's run up in here. Got anything in here? No. Okay. That's all right. So we open that up. There we go. There's some more. If you're going to build your base, these technology data modules, if you don't sell them at the miner settlement, what I like to do is look around. Let's see how many we got in our inventory. We've got 17. I like to pick up 20. And look, there's the damaged machinery right over there. So we're going to head over there and dig that up. Whoops. I forgot to get out of the person view. All right, destroy that slime. What do we got? All right, we got a Starship launch fuel. That's pretty nice. If you can't reach this thing while you're in first person view, that means you need to use your terrain manipulator. So I'm going to go back into third person view here. Where's that thing? Right there. All right, dig a hole down in there and we'll pick that thing out of the ground. Hopefully this gives us enough. I like to pick up a few extras because we're gonna gather up a few of these, and we're gonna sell some. Ooh, there's a cargo drop right over there. Where is it? Right there. Pick up all these extra loot boxes because all this stuff is extra materials for you to build your base. Rah! All right, got that. There's another one over here. Look, this hazardous flora is ridiculous. It is everywhere. But look at that new mining beam. That mining beam rips through that stuff pretty quick. Cool. Destroy the goop. Oh, we got some oxygen. All right, we got a pulse engine module. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Making money now, boys and girls. All right, let's look around. Where is that thing? There's the windows, so down to the left. Should be over there somewhere. Where is it? I don't see it. Where's the technology module? It should be here. Or did we get it? I didn't get it, did I? Okay. I'm a little confused. Why did it do that? I don't see it. Buried technology somewhere around here. Should have been. Okay, it's telling us no. So let's take a look around, see if we can find some more. There's one. What's that? 377 units away. That's ridiculous. We're not going that far, are we? What's that? 376. Man, there's nothing close to here, is there? No. What's that? There's a building over that way. We already hit that one. I guess we're going to have to go 300 units. What's that up there? Well, there's a building up there too. So let's head over this way. We'll pick up some supplies along the way, or materials along the way. Carbon is majorly important right now, because that's what we're going to build our base out of. And I'm going to build a Bob box. I hope you guys like Bob boxes. Nice little square building with a door. Come on. These little plants give you a lot of carbon. I didn't think they gave you that much, but man, you shoot about 4 or 5 of them, you got yourself 100 carbon just like that. That's cool. Hopefully we can get some more of these creatures. All right. But as my stream goes, I think one day a week, and I think Tuesdays at 6:30 Central Standard Time would be a good time to, oh, what am I doing? We landed here to get our terrain manipulator. I feel like a fool. There you go, boys and girls. Another epic fail by Cobalt Dale. You saw it first. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm so confused right now. I got lost. I'm running in circles. It happens. This planet's so big, you don't know which direction you're going. At least I don't. That's why we couldn't find that buried technology. I already picked it up. I already been this way. Look, more dihydrogen. Got to pick this up. This is for our healing gels. Oh, got the sentinels on us. Run, run, run away. Okay, moving right along. Let's take a look, see if we can find ourselves any more of these buried modules. I know we already got 20, but I want more for money. Where's that? That's a cargo drop. See, there's one. That's 300 units away. We were just there. I'm so confused. What is going on here? All right, let's head back to our ship. I'm just going to stop playing in this area. Now we're at this minor settlement. We could set up a base here. I think we're going to. We're going to set up a temporary base because it's got plenty of room for the most part. Right here, this big area right here is pretty flat. Since we made our cobalt or our chromatic metal, we're going to do our little base computer. So we take our base computer. I like to go up into fly mode a little bit, shoot up in the sky. So we got a good view because we're going to build a halfway decent sized Bob box. And we're going to have to put a landing pad on it. So I think right here, and if you go down towards your base computer, all right, you can see the lines on it. If you turn it at a 45-degree angle towards yourself, that right there will make the computer face right at you. I'm going to change the color. We're going to do Let's see, red and white. Yeah, that's a good color. So we'll drop that down right there. See? Whoop. Points right at you at a 45-degree angle. All right, let's open it up. Searching cartographic archives. Universal Archives search reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Yes, we're going to claim this site. There we go. Look at that. I don't see any other structures around here either. Oh. All right, base computer's online. Let's go back into here. Accessing log from previous user. Entry 4925D as follows. Storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to back soon. Let's extract the plans. Now we got enough to build ourselves our little Bob box. All right, so the first thing we got to do is go back into our build menu, and we got to make this quick because a storm is going to hit. So let's drop ourselves down a 2x3 box. This way it gives us enough room to build inside it for a little while. So we're going to drop the walls with the slats in it, because the ones with the slats on it will allow for sunlight to get inside your base without allowing the elements to get inside. There we go. Now let's make a door with the same thing, the slats. Oh, we need pure ferrite. We're out of pure ferrite. Oh, we're not close enough to our ship. Okay, hold on. Let's throw a roof. This is what I like to do. I'll put 2 flat ones in the middle. And then I like to put the dome ones on the ends. This way, when we build like our storage box and that kind of stuff in the future, let's run inside here real fast. Our hazard protection's dropping pretty quick. Whew. We don't need a door on the base per se unless we had hostile creatures on the planet, but even then they won't get inside. But as long as you leave one slot open, you got yourself a safe haven. So now we're in here. I like to go into the build menu while I'm standing in here. We're going to go into edit and to fly mode. Go back outside. This is how I work this. You guys might do it differently. I'll pick that up. We'll fly back inside with it. Look at this. And set it on the ground inside. So we don't have to go outside and look at our computer and get hit by that storm. So now we'll go back in. Accessing log from previous user. Additional archives recovered. Entry 4925E as follows. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Beginning search. Let's extract the plans. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans, and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. All right, now we got a construction research unit. So now we need to make magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubes to build it. So we got to do some refining in our little refiner. So check this out. We're going to take our little refiner. We'll drop that down on the ground. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to load some fuel into it, some carbon. Then we're going to go, because we've got to make pure ferrite. That's one thing we've got to make so we can make a door. But we've got to make a lot of magnetized ferrite too. So I'm going to take some of this rusted metal. And we're going to drop that down to 150. Look, 1 rusted metal makes 2 ferrite. So we'll let that go. That's going to make 300 ferrite. So we'll get that bad boy going. And while that's refining, the storm cleared. We're going to run over to our ship real fast. I think we got some materials inside our ship, don't we? No, we don't. Oh, that hurts. Okay. I thought we did. I thought we had some pure ferrite in there. I must have used, oh, that's right. We didn't make enough when we built our ship or fixed our ship. We used the extra pure ferrite to fix the crash ship that we found. Okay. So we'll let that go for a little bit. We got a pulse engine upgrade module we could put in our starship. That'll be nice if we could put that in there, but we're not close enough. We got a launch fuel. Let's go back over to our starship. Come on. Let's do this. We got to get this right, you know. We'll jump in, jump out, make that save. Since we got our base started, we built ourselves a little base here. Okay, we're going to install the pulse engine module. That'll help us with 11% boost and 11% maneuverability. So you see over here, the maneuverability is 401. Now take that module, pick it up, and move it away from it. See how it goes down to 382? There's a thing called an adjacency bonus. So we pick that up and slap it next to our technology. You see that highlighted outline around the outside of the technology? That means it gets an adjacency bonus. And if you had a supercharge slot, you take the A class and put that on there and it gives you more of a charge. So it actually works better. We don't have any supercharged slots per se yet, but we will in the future. All right, we'll take this starship fuel and we'll put that in our launch fuel in our starship. This microprocessor will go in there. We'll keep the dihydrogen jelly on us. We'll take the copper. We'll throw that in our starship for now. So we got a little bit of room. All right, let's get out of here. We'll run back over to our base because this rusted metal should be done. There we go. Now we're going to make some pure ferrite. Okay, we'll get that started. 30 seconds. That's not bad. So we're moving right along. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you haven't, don't forget to hit that like button. You know, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I need all the subscribers I can get. If I can hit 300 subscribers, you guys are going to see me on a face cam. And that will be a sight, let me tell you. Even my wife has to put shades on because I'm so bright. Yeah, right. Whatever. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I know I'm having a good time. All right, we took that pure ferrite and threw it into our exosuit for some dumb reason. All right, so we're going to take the pure ferrite, we're going to cut that stack in half, and we're going to make magnetized ferrite with it. And as you see right here, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 pure ferrite makes 1 magnetized ferrite. And we need to make some magnetized ferrite for our construction unit, and we're going to have it for something else as well. So let's get that going. 20 seconds, that doesn't take very long. Give me a second here, my throat's a little dry. Had to get a drink. All right, this is moving along pretty quick. Actually doing pretty good. We got a fairly decent start. Take that, we'll throw that into our backpack. Now we come into our build menu. We got magnetized ferrite and we need a carbon nanotube. So let's build ourselves a carbon nanotube. Kabloop. There we go. Now we can build ourselves the construction terminal. So we'll take that and we'll drop that down right here. And yeah, red and white sounds good to me. Bloop. All right, we got that down. Don't have to do the base computer. Let's spend our salvage data in the construction terminal. Analysis unit online. Diagnostic suggestion. User should recover salvage data from buried technology. Equip and utilize an analysis visor. Let's research buildable technologies. And I said to get 20 salvage data because it helps us get everything in this side of the tree. So we're going to build ourselves a base, or get ourselves a base teleport module. We're going to get ourselves a biofuel reactor. That's to power it. Got to get the electrical wires to wire it. And then with the extra salvage data that we have, I like to buy the batteries. There we go. That takes magnetized ferrite. We're 4 short on making a battery. And a solar panel. And that takes chromatic metal, gold, and metal plating. We don't have any gold, but we'll find some soon enough. And we got 5 left. So let's buy ourselves a save beacon. Perfect. And that takes 2 metal plating and sodium nitrate. So we got all that. We're going to have to build ourselves a base teleport module. So we need 4 metal plating, 2 carbon nanotubes, and a bunch of sodium, 40 sodium. Okay, so this is what I like to do here. Since we got just a few extra units, and I don't want to use up the materials that we have. Look, see, this is a stormy planet. This is why I don't like building on these planets. So let's run over here into the minor settlement real fast. We'll run up inside to the Galactic Trade Terminal. This is why I say build your base next to a minor settlement, so you can use the Galactic Trade Terminal early in the game to get yourselves the materials you need. So metal plating, they're $1,000 a piece, and we need 10 of them. So we need 10,000 units to buy 10 metal plating, and that will help us build everything we need to build. So let's buy that. Cool, we got 10 of those. Let's see, is there anything in here that will give us gold? Lemium gives you silver, aronium, or is it aromium gives you silver, and no, I think they both give you silver. One of them gives you gold, the other gives you silver. We just don't have the units. So we go into our sell menu. This is why I say pick up the extra data. We got 4, so that gives us 210,000 units to sell. We can make some money off of that. So we got that. Now we can go in here. Where is it? Is it aronium or lemium? Or do both of them give you silver? I'm not sure which one gives you silver, which one gives you gold. I forgot. Oh no. Let's buy one of these and one of these. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to run over to our base, into our little refiner, and we will find out right fast. Okay. Come in here. Whoops. What did I do? I hit the wrong unit. Ugh. Okay. The refiner. Yeah, look at there. Woo, I'm getting so excited I can't even tell you what I'm doing. Aronium gives us silver. Yay. Take that out, throw that in our exosuit. Let's see what the lemium gives us. I think lemium might give us gold. Yes, there it is. 125 gold. See that? So we can refine that down to get our gold to make ourselves a solar panel. Perfect. All right. So we got all those metal plating. We need to make ourselves a base teleport module. But before we do that, as you see down in the bottom right corner, it tells us we need to rename our base. So let's come in here. We'll go in here and we will call this Dale's Place. How about that? Big fat Wreck-It Ralph hands on the keyboard. There we go. We got it as Dale's Place, and then we upload that base. This way, everybody that comes to our base finds it. Oh, I want to show you guys something that's very important and dear to my heart in this game. So we're going to come in to the menu here. I want you guys to know this. In our network settings, right? Anytime you start a new save, you can disable your multiplayer. We don't want anybody joining the group. This is invite only. Voice chat's okay. Anyone's okay. No PvP with anyone. No one can add our base parts. No one can delete our base parts. Show ship marker to anyone. On foot marker, I usually don't allow anybody to see where I'm at running around. Nobody can edit the base terrain. No one can access the refiners or your group and friends. I want anyone to be able to access your refiner. This is so important. I wish everybody would go into their network settings and whatever playthrough you're on, hit that to make it so anybody can use your refiner. If I end up checking out your base and I want to refine something, I want to be able to use your refiner. I can't use your refiner unless you allow me to use it. This is something new that they put into the Omega update. This changed everything in the game. So if you go to somebody's base and you pick up a bunch of materials like, I don't know, maybe they got a copper mine and you want to use their refiner, or how about their nanite base with their fungal mold? That's what this is for, allowing you to use their refiners to refine the fungal mold down into nanites. You can't do that if they don't allow you to do that. So please, for the love of everything unholy, hit this to anyone. That's a huge pet peeve of mine, playing No Man's Sky now, especially when you're on an expedition or something and you need that little leg up. A refiner means everything in the world to a new player. As a veteran player, who cares? You got your own refiners, your own backpack refiners, all that stuff. But for a newbie or somebody just starting out in the game, make sure that anyone can use that. Speech to text and all that, that's fine. This is what I do with my settings, but this refiner, please make sure that you change that. Oh, Cass is still here. All right. But I wanted you guys to see that. You got to change that setting. So if somebody shows up at my base, they can use my refiner if it's here. Uh-oh. Journey milestone. Moneymaker. Yeah, we made some money. Okay. We changed the name of the base. So we need to craft 2 carbon nanotubes. Here we go. We'll make 2 of those. Bloop. And then it tells us to build a base teleport module, which is this thing. So we'll build this bad boy. I'm going to go into fly mode here real fast. I'm going to set it right here. And then we're going to change the color of this bad boy. I want it to be blue and white. Pew. There we go. Blue is my favorite color, if you guys didn't know that. All right. So we got that. We got a base teleport module in here. Now we need to build a power source. That's why I got the gold, so we could build a solar panel. So we're going to build a solar panel. We're going to take this. We're going to go outside. We're going to fly up. And this is why I build the flat part in the middle. This way it reaches both sides of the base. And I like to line them up a little bit because if you look at these roof parts, they're in a grid pattern. If you see the little bolts and everything, it gives you a squared 3 by 3, so it gives you 9 there. So you can space out your little things properly. We only need one, the brain fart in progress. Please stand by. Solar panel. Hamster fell off the wheel. Okay, so now we got a solar panel in here. I want to build a battery. So we need magnetized ferrite to build that battery, and we got 100 condensed carbon. That's why I saved condensed carbon. So let's run over here to our refiner real fast. We're going to throw in some that pure ferrite that we made. Where'd it go? Here we go. Pure ferrite. We'll drop that down. Slap that in there. All right. We only need 4 magnetized ferrite to finish that battery. So we'll do that. There we go. Bloop. That only took a second. Throw that in our inventory. Throw that in our inventory. Now we can make ourselves that battery for our power supply, because that solar panel will produce 50 power. This teleport module only uses 25 or 5, I mean. So we take that from the outside to the outside in the back. There we go. So we got a little straight line. Then we connect it from here to here. And we got power in that bad boy. Cool. Now we powered our teleport module and our base has got power. And this will store power up to, I believe, 90,000 kelvins per battery. See, we're using 20 out of 25. The sun hasn't completely come up yet. Once we leave the base and we go to the space station, that'll change. So let's pick up our little refiner. Bloop. And let's see what the base computer's got to say. What's going on, Christine? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for loving the live. Love to see you guys here too. Accessing log from previous user. Additional archives recovered. Entry 4925F as follows. Scanner detected unusual broadcast repeating 16 from the space station. Warning. End of archive. Records interrupted. The base computer archives have reached their end. It seems there is nothing more I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left their base and headed to the space station. Okay, so guess where we're going, boys and girls? We're going to the space station. And as you see on our screen, it shows us the new marker. But before we take off out of here, what we're going to do is come into our build menu and we're going to drop ourselves a save beacon. I know you're not supposed to use this type of save beacon at your base because putting a save beacon next to your base computer blocks it out. So if somebody's trying to find your base, they can't see it with this base computer because all it shows is a star. So be aware of that. Later in the game, we'll get a different save point and we can change that. There we go. Hit that save beacon because now we got power supply. We got everything built. We haven't put a door on our base. That's no big deal. I don't care. We don't need a door. We live in a barn. We leave the doors open. All right. We jumped in our starship. We're going to take off and we're heading to the space station. Here we go. Wait for the pause. Here it comes. Always that render pause. All right. And as you sit there and you aim towards the space station beacon, if you get that inside that little reticule, your pointer, so to speak, if you get that in there and you hit your left and right bumper at the same time to pulse, it will lock onto that target. But it has to be inside that little white circle. So we got ourselves some launch fuel. We got ourselves a little bit of extra materials. We're going to take our chromatic metal, put that in a starship, put that in there. We got to make some room in our inventory. Look at there. We got that sodium nitrate. We're flying towards the space station. Look at that. Those space stations are so cool. It reminds me of if you guys have ever played at EVE Online. EVE Online used to have space stations like this, or still do. I haven't played the game in years. I played it when it first came out online, but it got a little toxic. People started getting jump happy. They started ganking you when you came through a portal or whatever, and they started taking all your stuff. Look at this. Ooh, this is a cool color space station. What is that? Purple? That's pretty awesome. I like that. Purple and black. That's what that is, right? Purple and black? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Hey, here's a peanut. Peanut starships. Yay. All right. We got hot speeder fighters and explorers. Cool. So let's run back here. And I'll show you guys the stations. These stations, this guy down here, when you come out of your ship, this guy right here is a mission giver. He gives you missions where you can complete things and gain status with the local life forms or guilds. He's a guild mission giver. Let's see what he's got. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Whoopsie. Dale made a big mistake. You learn it here, boys and girls. Don't do what I do. Now we won't be able to talk to this guy until after we leave the space station. I failed. Oh, epic fails by Cobalt Dale. You saw it first. Talk to the people, not the merchants. Talk to the people in the space station first, especially when you're first coming to your very first space station. Otherwise, you won't be able to talk to that person again until you leave the solar system. So let's talk to this guy. Blah, 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 interloper. Blah, 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 blah. The life form puffs themselves up as I approach, making the most of their impressive size. Perhaps they might recognize the signal mentioned by the base computer. What about 16, bro? Hearing the code seems to cause the life form to shrink, a look of fear crossing their face, and then in an instant, the fear passes. They look at me strangely, but say nothing more. Okay, we got to talk to 3 people. This will be our 3rd guy right here. Corporal D. Corporal D. Blah, 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 blah. We don't understand a thing. We need to learn more words in the Viking language. Despite their size, the alien does not seem aggressive, but when I blink, I see the same red light that stared at me at the distress beacon. 16, bro. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are watching you, traveler, friend. Find what we have left you. Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. A string of code is echoed back to me through the red glare, logged directly to my exosuit. The crimson light fades away, and I see the life form glaring at me. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have witnessed it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code. All right, at this point, we can go back to our base, but I want to walk around and check out the space station real fast and see what we got. So we got to check all the boxes, see if we can find some goodies. There we go, insecure repository. We get some free units. Ooh, look, a traveler. Look at that. I have never had a traveler in my first station. Let's talk to him. As I approach the lost traveler, their skin is translucent, as if they were not truly there. Irrevocably corrupted. Take, please, final proof we existed that. The strange being tries to hand me something, but whatever it is immaterial, shimmering in and out of existence. The life form begins to cry, despairing at their own impending disappearance. For a moment, I see another universe, a place utterly unlike anything I've encountered. Let's stay with them until the end, I guess. Let's ask them what's happening. They tell me that there was an experiment. There were some who doubted if their universe was real, if the world was just a dream. They did not mean for any of this to happen. They begin to shake as their white space approaches, beseeching me, imploring me not to repeat their mistake. And just like that, the vision recedes. We both stand here as if nothing has happened. As I leave, they ask if I have received any troubling readings. They are afraid something is happening to their world. Okay, we didn't get anything from them. But if you have 100 nanites, you can ask him what happened to him, where his grave is at. We don't have enough nanites to do that right yet. I want to save our nanites to, look at there. There's an exotic. What is going on here, boys and girls? Man, I think this game is playing with me. Look, an exotic spaceship. We don't even have enough to get that. 23 million units. We're a long ways away. So, we're going to explore the space station. First thing we're going to do is get ourselves a backpack expansion upgrade. That's our best thing. Let's see. We got enough room in our technology. Let's fill in a couple of these little open spots. I'm going to do this bottom corner first so we can upgrade that. It's free, your first slot here, but if you do it up here for your technology slot, it costs you 1,000 units, I believe it is. Yeah, 1,000 units for your first one, and the price almost triples every time you buy a new slot. So I'm going to do the first one down here. We'll get it for free because we ain't got squat for money. So let's upgrade our exosuit. Bloop. And this is the backpack technology module dealer right here. This guy here will sell you all your S-Class, A, Bs, and Cs modules. Look, he's got a C shield or a S-Class shield for our exosuit. He's got a thermal protection, which I would like to get. This is in our home system, so we got to remember that. Look, we already got radiation. We don't have to worry about that. And he's got life support. So look at all these. You see the price of it, right? For 626 nanites. If we can increase our standing with the Viking, this discount will be cheaper and cheaper each time we raise our standing with the Viking. So if you go to the mission giver that I screwed up and talked to downstairs, if you go to him and you get Viking missions, that will reduce the cost of buying S-Class modules. So look, we got multi-tool cabinets. Look at that. You can't even see it. It's all bugged out. Go figure, right? All right. That's a C class. That's close to what we had. Look, it's even smaller than what we got. We don't want that. Let's get out of here. Let's go on the other side. They've got another multi-tool cabinet here on the other side. Look at that. That's a B class. Oh, it's got a pulse splitter in it too. Look at all them slots. This is going to be expensive. Look at there. We can exchange ours for 3.7 million units. So there's our upgrade for the future, boys and girls. We're going to try and get this if we can. But as you go through the game, every space station you land in has 2 multi-tool cabinets. All the merchants are different, so they'll all have different technologies as you go along too. Let's see what this guy's got. It's got a neutron cannon, blaze javelin. He's got nothing else for us. A scanner module. We don't even have enough nanites for a scanner module. That hurts my feelings. Okay, so that's the multi-tool merchant. Pick this up. Get us some extra. Oh, look, we got ferrite out of that box. That's pretty cool. And over here, we got a data silo. There we go. Got a few nanites. Let's run around here. This is the exocraft merchant. He sells technology modules for your exocraft, like your little cars and stuff like that. So check that out. He ain't got nothing worthwhile. So let's get out of here. This is your Starship technology merchant. This guy is what we need to talk to. Don't mistake these reactors. This is an engine for a Starship if you build one. Go down to the next page and then see, look, it's got a cyclotron module, a photon cannon module, launch thrusters to help us get cheaper launch fuel. Oh man, look, Starship shields. Yeah, they got a lot of modules here. Okay, nothing we can afford. Moving on. Look, there's a nav data there. Let's come over here. What else we got? Insecure repository. There's 2 boxes here if you guys don't know. There's one up on the shelf above you and this one here. So we got that done. Let's go over here. Oh, look at this. This is the Mercenaries Guild. If you talk to these guys and you got good enough standing, check this out. You can get free stuff from these guys. You can get free ammo. You can get free plasma for your weapons. If you get up high enough, you can get free S-Class modules. Look at that, multi-tool expansion slots. And you can donate items to the guild to raise your standing too. If you have any of these items, you can donate to them. And you got your Starship up here. You can switch to your Starship or your exosuit. And once we do, we get a freighter. We can even switch to our freighter if we have inventory that holds anything for a donatable item. So I'm going to run back over here. Right here where these boxes are, this is where the teleport module is. So you don't have to run downstairs to use it. I just come over here and use this. It's like a little cheat. Now we're going to head back to our base. Since we discovered everything here, we need to go back and see our computer. So I'll see you guys there. Pew. All right. Come on. Sometimes it takes forever for that thing to load. I don't know what that is. All right, let's head to our base computer and see what this guy's got to say. Archives terminated. Select new task. Let's begin another decryption. Decoding 16, 16, 16. Message follows. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Okay, like that wasn't cryptic. So now we got a location to go to somewhere on this planet. And that's 9 minutes and 41 seconds away by foot. Let's hit that save beacon. And if you guys want, you can build whatever you want here in your base. Our Starship, for some reason, we don't have a landing pad. We're close to that landing pad over there, but it'll never land on it. So we have to jump into our ship and fly to the new location. So here we go. I just used half our launch fuel. Go figure. All right. Let's get this thing going. Look at there. 12 seconds by ship. Go figure, right? Do a little scan. All right. We need to keep an eye out. We're looking for... Oh, look. There's another transmission tower right there. That's another crashed ship. But we're looking for this crashed freighter over here. 2 transmission towers right there next to each other. I know the game is playing with me now. You're playing with my emotions. All right, we're going to land here at the free landing pad. This is where we're supposed to come to get ourselves our warp hyperdrive. Let's jump out. Let's run over here to the computer. See? If we'd have landed over by our marker, we'd have been miles away and had to run over here. I ain't doing all that. The MS Wings of the Anomaly. Excuse me. Log damaged. Partial records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. All right, let's take that blueprint. I pull the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. There we go. Now we got a hyperdrive, so we can go intergalactic, or well, interstellar, I should say. Lightspeed warp drive. So we need 125 chromatic metal and 5 microprocessors. As you see, we've already picked up 1 microprocessor, so we need to get 4 more. So that means we need to either buy them from the space station, a minor settlement, or we need to find them. What I'm going to do is come around and I'm going to dig up all the storage boxes for this freighter. Look at there, setting out. We traveled 8,000 units already. Okay, so I go to the big bulb and shoot the dirt out around these boxes. This is how I do my little pattern. Look at there. We can destroy these. Get ready to run as soon as you open this thing up because it kicks out radiation. But we got radiation protection, so we don't have to worry about it. All right, we got a warp fuel. Nice. Switch that to our mine and beam. Blast that door off. Whoop. Run over here. We shoot that door off. Whoops. Shoot that door off. Come on. That door and that door. Cool. Now we're set for our little path. Run in here real quick. Grab this one. Destroy the goop. You can save it if you want. I don't. There we go. We got some nanites. Jump over here. Switch to our terrain manipulator. Blast a hole in the dirt. Come on. There we go. Open this one up. All right. We got some units. What we get? Look at there. 73,000 units. That's enough to buy the microprocessors. We'll use our big bulb. Blast the dirt down right there. Open that up. Big bulb again. We'll blast out all the dirt in there. That's all cleared out. Cool. So we'll come in here. Open this one up. Bloop. Bloop. Throw all that goop away. Look at there. We got a warp cell. Yay. That helps us out. There we go. Destroy this stuff. Making this as quick as possible. Got an antimatter housing to help us make warp fuel. Cool. Then I come out here, I run up straight to this wall and jetpack up. We don't use jetpack fuel until we get past it. Then I run over here to this black spot and walk right up to the edge, just like so. Then we mark that, use our big bulb, and pew pew, blow a hole in the ground, blast it open a little bit more. There we go. Now we can jump down and hit this one. Just like that. Uh-oh, we need to put some life support in there. It was taking damage on our suit. If you see up there in the top left, that was our shields. We started losing shields, man. We could have died. Look at there, we got another antimatter housing. So we can make 2 future warp fuels. But now let's come over to our starship. We'll jump in, jump out, jump back in. That makes our little save. Jump back in. Let's go into our starship now, and we're going to install our hyperdrive. Here we go. We got a couple technologies to install. We just don't have enough stuff to do it yet. So let's put that in. There goes our chromatic metal. We need 4 more hyperdrive or microprocessors for our hyperdrive. So we need to go to the space station. So we're going to take off here and head to the space station. All right, back into space. And as you see, it marks the space station for us with the little icon. So we'll lock onto that, get that inside that little white circle, and lock onto it and see you there. Pew! Gonna burn up all our hyperdrive fuel here too. Let's put this into our starship, that into our starship. Start moving some of this stuff around. There we go. So we got a little bit of room in our inventory. There. All right. Now we're going to buy some microprocessors from the Galactic Trade Terminal in the space station. Once we get those done, we'll be set. Then we got a warp drive we could take off from the solar system. If you guys aren't seeing something or I'm doing something wrong, don't forget to say something in the comments. Let me know. Maybe I can do something differently. Hopefully I'm teaching you guys something. This is the way I play the game. I've been playing for quite a while. I've got roughly probably about 4,000 hours into this game. Been around since the Atlas update. Okay, let's find some microprocessors. Look, they're 27,000 a piece. We need 4 of them. 2, 3, 4. That's 110,000. That takes half our money. That hurts. That really hurts. Okay, let's see. What else can we buy here? Tritium. Most of the time they don't sell this in space stations, but we need that for our pulse engine. So we're going to buy some of that. We needed that. And, yeah, we're done here. Now, ooh, that's a nice ship. Look at there. Horizon wings. I like that. And it's blue. What is that? That's an A class. Yeah, that's out of our league. Okay, now that we got that, we can install the microprocessors into our hyperdrive. There we go. Boom. Now we need to find some fuel for it, which we already got. But as the quest line goes, it will show us the location of a place to go pick up some hyperdrive fuel. Jump in, jump out, make that save. What just happened there? Wow. Hyperdrive fuel status empty. My hyperdrive is complete. Perhaps I really will find answers out there, but without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. I need to find the source of antimatter. What is going on here? All right, boys and girls. I think I found a bug in the game. You guys hold up and I'll be right back. We're going to restart the game.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Get on board. We're soaring on top of the world. Get on board. We're soaring on top of the world.
Please be patient. I will be right back. Trying to reload the game.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is
All right, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. I was jumping in the ship and hitting the button at the same time. So let's get up to our pillar. Jump in there. You notice how the game does this thing right here. Auto diagnostic report. Hyperdrive successfully installed. Hyperdrive fuel status empty. See, I found a bug in the game. My hyperdrive is complete. Perhaps I really will find answers out there amidst the stars. But without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. So we're going to tune our scanners to antimatter. We're going to jump out. We're going to make that save before we take off. I can't believe that happened. I hope you guys are still with me. I didn't lose the stream or anything. Let me know in the comments because I can't really see them all. Take off out of this space station. And now we got to hit our ship's scanner to find the fuel, the antimatter. All right. Where's the marker? Okay, it's on a different planet. Cool. So let's see what this planet is. We're going to do a little scan here. Was that a poisonous planet? Cool, we're going to a toxic planet. Go figure, right? So I want to show you guys a couple things inside your starship. We're going to go into first person view inside the cockpit. We're going to show you the dashboard in our starship. So over on the left side, that shows you our coordinates and everything. Up in the top left corner of the dashboard there, it says Athrafi Uri. That tells you the solar system you're in. And it's completely unmapped, so we haven't discovered all the planets. We're heading towards that planet. And the units, that's how far away we are. I know the sunlight's shining on there a little bit. The next screen on the dashboard on the left is showing you how fast we're going. You can see that as we hit the thrusters, we can go faster, and it shows you the fuel bars right below the units of speed, which would be like knots per hour, miles per hour, what have you. On the right side, it tells you the name of our ship and the shield status, how much we got in shields. And on the farthest right over there, it shows you our cannons. That shows you the weapon that we have right now and the heat dispersion bar below it. We're not heated up, but if you watch on the bottom right there, you can see as we fire our cannons, the heat goes up. Our weapons will overheat. Now, in the dashboard in the center, you see that little bubble? You can see the planets and where the relativity is to our starship. If you see the triangle in the dead center, that's our starship, and it gives you a 180-degree field of view, so to speak. So you can see any little round circle on that compass is a planet. So you can look, the lines lead up to the planet. So we can look at different planets to be able to scan them and find them all in the solar system. Look at there. There's a paradise planet in our solar system. I guarantee you we're setting up a base on that planet. And then we got a couple more over here. There's a moon somewhere on the backside of this planet that we can't see. We're a little ways away from the space station. But as you look on the compass there in the center of the dashboard, you see that little white diamond? That is the space station. So if you can't find the space station anywhere in the solar system, go to the first person view and look on the dashboard to look around to see what planets and where the space station is. It might be behind another planet or inside the rings of a planet like this. So I just want to show you guys that real quick. Hopefully that gave you a little bit better explanation. If you're looking at that dashboard, as you see our pulse engine, it's telling you how much fuel we got in the center right there of how much tritium we have. So we can refuel it as we're going along if you want to. But when we drop out, you will see on that compass, sometimes it'll show you like little white squares. Those little white squares are other starships in proximity to our own. If you're in first person view, when you're flying into the atmosphere of a planet, the render happens a lot faster than when you're in third person. That also helps, just so you guys know, little tips and tricks, I guess. We got a building over there. We got an abandoned building here. That's what I'm guessing, the one we're going to. So I'm guessing we're going to have to land there, and this is where we're going to pick up our fuel. Our antimatter. So we're going to get a blueprint for antimatter from this location. So we're going to land here. We'll hop out and run inside this building. I'm going to switch back to third person view because I like to fly in third person. I like to see what's around me. I know, right? What luck, huh, Joy Roth? I can't believe the game froze up on me. Never fails. Epic Fails by Cobalt Dale. You guys can watch it here first. All right, so we're at an abandoned building. You guys want to make nanites the hard way? These little whispering eggs, you can shoot these, pick them up, and then stick them in your refiner and refine them, and it gives you nanites. But be warned, when you shoot these eggs, you got bigger problems than you know. As a newbie and fresh start, I ain't got enough weapons. I'm not shooting them eggs yet. So just be warned, you can get nanites from them if you grind them up in your refiner. We're going to run around in here. Oh, there it is. I was just getting ready to tell you. Whenever you walk into an abandoned building, look around for the hazardous flora. The whippets. They'll whip it. They'll hit you with a whip. It whipped me right in the face. It hurt. Ow, my eye. Okay, so we're here at this terminal. Let's read this. Look at there, more goop. They give you so much of this stuff in the game. Most of the players don't even touch it. Terminal online, selecting key, decrypting. Success. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. Let's take the blueprint and read the log. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, and 16. There we go. Now we got some blueprint for antimatter. We're moving right along. So now we're out of chromatic metal. Go figure, right? Maybe there's some in our starship. I forgot. So we can make antimatter. And then we can make... Whoops. Let's go back in here. I think there's another room we can explore. Maybe get some other goodies. Now it's telling us to make antimatter and make warp fuel. Look. We can learn some more words. Let's learn a word from the dictionary. There we go. Is. What it is. All right. Look at there. Did I hit another whippet? What is going on here? That's the first time I've ever seen two in an abandoned structure. Look at there. We learned 5 words. Good. All right. Let's get some more oxygen. Man, I'm tired of them whippets. Them things just hit you all the time when you're least expecting it. That's like them snappets, the fly trap looking plants. Oh, that's a specimen. Cool. We're getting some standing with the Viking. We're at rank 2 now. That means we should be able to get something free from the Viking at the guild guy, I guess. Not the mission giver, the other guy up in the corner when you fly into the space station. Okay, let's take a look around. See if we can find ourselves some goodies around here. We could scan some creatures, try to make a little bit of money. Come on, there we go. All right, that's 1 of 7. There's 7 creatures on this planet. There's 2. I want one of those worms. Those are nice to fly around on. Okay, so we got 2 creatures. Let's go over here to the save beacon so we can log this place in.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Nothing free to pick up here. Go figure. All right. Look around for, of course, creatures to scan. But I look around for yellow icons wherever I can. Come on, what is that? Is that a butterfly? What is that? Yes, that is. That's a butterfly. Ooh, let's go get that butterfly. I ain't got nothing to feed it. Never mind. I got excited for a second. We'll get that buried technology module. We need to get a few of those. Mirny, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, look at that big old hole. Butterfly, come here. Man, I ain't jumping off down in that hole. Look at that hole. Ooh, that's a good size hole. I could have died. That'd be nice. My first live stream. If you guys haven't done it already, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I sound like a broken recorder. All right. S-class? Nope. Just some nanites. We need nanites. We need lots of them. All right. Let's get ourselves some technology modules. Got to make a little bit of money here, man. We're not getting anything. Like to find some buried caches. There's lots of humming sacks around here. Oh, look at that. I think they're teasing me with all this stuff. The exotics and everything. And oh yeah, don't forget to reset your game. Krusty, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. I didn't think anybody'd show up. I'm glad you all are here. That makes me feel good. At least I know I'm trying to do something. All right. Let's get off this planet. We got to fuel the hyperdrive. So let's head into our ship. Jump in, jump out. Make that little save. Let's go into our inventory. Excuse me there. I had a little tickle in my throat. All right, we got 2 antimatter housings and we got ourselves 1 antimatter. Let's make ourselves another antimatter. This way we can make 3 hyperdrive warp cells. We'll take those and we'll throw those into our hyperdrive. All right, that gave us 75%. Now we're all charged up and we're ready to go. Let's see. Let's take that gold, throw that into our starship, get that out of there. We'll get that up there. Look, we even got some silver. Boy, we're collecting a bunch of stuff. All right, now we refueled the hyperdrive. Let's launch into space and go interstellar. Wait for it. Here comes the little pause. All right, the galaxy map offers a wealth of information about the nearby planetary systems. Browse nearby systems or available routes to choose your next destination. So let's access our galaxy map by going to our quick menu, and then we hit this little spiral thing for our galaxy map. There we go. Now we're in the galaxy map. The little hexagon in the center there shows the solar system we're in. The icon next to it shows that we have a base there. And then that little people looking icon says that's where we're at. And as you look around, you can see each one of them little dots in the sky is a solar system inside the galaxy. We are in the galactic galaxy of Euclid. We're if you see up in the top left corner, there's a little spiral galaxy. And a little yellow circle shows where we're at. And that's at the 9 o'clock position in that galaxy. So we're 714,000 light years from the galactic core. And that's a long ways to go. But I will show you guys a couple little things here. In the menu, as you see at the top on the right side, that little menu that popped open, we're in a Viking system. We're in a 1-star economy system. And then it's a level 2 conflict, which is not hostile, but pretty bad. The pirates will attack you at random in the system. But if you see right above where it says Viking, there's an F-class star, a 0 temperature, and the P and the F shows you different types of planets in that system. The P usually shows that there's some type of anomalous planet, kind of like a pillar planet or a hexagonal planet, that type of thing. It's an anomaly planet. And the F shows you for other resources, and it shows for water. If there's water in that system, you got a good chance that there's going to be a paradise planet. So it increases your odds. But those letters, that F, if you can find a G6 type solar system with water, your percentage goes up by like 60% at finding a paradise planet in that solar system. So I wanted to show you that. And the different color stars show you the different color solar systems. Like the blue stars, that's an indium solar system. We don't have a hyperdrive to get there yet. Yellow stars, like our star in our real life solar system, is yellow. And then there's red stars, which is a cadmium star. We don't have a warp drive to get there yet. And then there's the orange ones, which is usually a green star on this map. So if you guys are having trouble finding a certain type of star, those colors will help you get there. But for now, we're going to fly to the next solar system, which is a Corvax. We don't know anything about it because we don't have a economy scanner or anything like that. So let's get to moving. So how you guys enjoying the stream so far? Let me know. I'm glad to see everybody showed up. I didn't think anybody would show up. I'm so happy. At least I got somebody to watch my stream. I didn't think I was that good. You guys proved me wrong. Thanks. Whoops. All right. Let's head over to the space station. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Starship monitoring system reports error. Guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Obtained. Destination in 16,000 light seconds. Accept new guidance? Sure, let's go that way. I like being led by strangers. Plotting route. I'm in danger. Let's head to the space station first. Oh, we're too close to the space station. Can't pulse over there. So we're going to have to just boost over there. It's a nice looking planet with the rings on it. We'll head there in a minute. We got to get this done. We got to get this thing done. We got to get some backpack expansions. Maybe buy ourselves. Hopefully we got enough nanites. Do we have enough? No, we only got 400 nanites. We're a long ways away yet. Perfect. But we're going to get an expansion slot no matter what. Let's get going here. Come on. Now, since we made it to our second station, now we can go to the mission giver and pick them missions up if you want to help you gain status with the guild. But as it stands right now, see, we'll go in here and we'll look at these real fast. The lifeform gestures apologetically. Their exact meaning is unclear, but it is apparent that there is no work for me here. Why? Because we don't have enough standing with the Korvax yet, so we can't even get a mission. Okay, the Galactic Trade Terminal, we can buy some stuff, maybe. I don't think we have enough units. 117,000. Oh, we can get some ferrite. Let's buy some of that. That's definite. I don't see anything else worth buying. There's some copper. Some copper. We got to get some copper. Let's run upstairs real fast. We'll get our exosuit upgrade. Pick up all the little goodies too. There's one there. And I believe there's two up here. No, just one. Pick this one up. There's no more down that way. Ooh, nice explorer. Okay, we'll run down here. Pew. Come on. All right, let's get our backpack expansion. This time we'll throw it up in technology. We'll try and balance it out as we go along. Get that done. We don't have enough nanites to buy anything, so we're not even going to look. Let's check out the tool cabinet. Oh, that's a crappy C-class. We're not getting that one. I mean, we already upgraded once. Look, there's another crappy C-class. I think we got a good enough crappy C-class one, right? I mean, we actually got lucky when we bought it and we got that supercharged slot and the S-class module in it. So we're doing pretty good. So let's gather up a couple words. Maybe we can learn something from these guys. I'm going to blow through these. If you guys want to look at this later, when you watch the video or whatever, go right ahead. There's nothing to gather in here. Let's talk to everybody. We're going to learn a word from everybody. The words really help when you start meeting strangers at outposts and things like that. So when they give you a mission, you can actually learn something from them. Unknown. Nothing here. There's a data module up here. We'll grab that. And I think there's something. Nope, not this station. Look at there. We're learning words. Learned 8 words. Goody goody. All right. We're not as dumb as we thought we were. All right. And this is another mercenaries guild. Let's see if we got enough standing. Maybe. No, nothing. Can we donate anything? Nope, no donations yet. We got to fight sentinels. We're not ready for that yet. Okay, so we don't have enough nanites. We don't have enough units. We got pretty much everything in our ship as garbage. I want to hold on to that. That's silver. We'll be using that later. Yeah, let's get into our ship. We're going to fly to that signal and see what they got to say. I think it's to give us more warp fuel, if I am correct. It'd be nice to get another ship. Hey, look at there. Didn't freeze up on me. All right. All right, jump in, jump out, make that save, and let's get going. Always make a save before you take off out of a space station, no matter what. Never know what's going to happen. You can get attacked by pirates and die. Oops. Let's scan that planet real quick. Come on. Oh, it's a toxic planet. All right, let's get going. Kind of want to refine that down, but not really. We got plenty of materials right now. Need to make another launch fuel too, because our launch fuel is going to get low here. So let's make another one of those. Cool. Got that set up. We're almost there. Cool. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not too good with the chat, so you guys got to be patient with me on that. You should have seen the anxiety. My wife was hating me before I started this video. Let's see. We are looking. There it is. There's a transmission tower. Man, we can get another crashed ship. Oh, look at this. Got to land here. We'll pick up some data modules. We can, let's jump out and run over here real fast. I want to get this data module. We're going to start selling these things so we can make some money. Got to make a few units here and there. We got to be able to buy stuff. Not to mention, we've been doing pretty good with this, finding S-class modules and stuff. So we're pretty lucky. Look there. What'd I get? What'd I get? Come on. Salvage data. Come on. Show me, show me. More nanites. That's okay. Scan some creatures. We need an upgrade for our... ooh, what's that? Salvage containers? Oh, they're on this planet? Nice. Okay, let's get over to the monolith. We're going to learn a couple words here. Bogadine, bogadine, bogadine. Yun, yun, yun. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A robotic life form turns towards me. Light streams from their metal shell, forming a glowing fog that surrounds us both. They gesture towards me. The name Korvax floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. Ow, my eye! Traveler. That's what we are. Just call me the traveling man. Yeah. Oh, we learned some more words. Look at there. We learned 10 words, boys, girls. Now we can write our name. Heart of the anomaly. Oh, goody. This structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? We're a traveler. It feels strange responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? I'm the last. I'm the one and only. I do not know how I am being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked me these questions many times over. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? Let's say both. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert. Alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Okay. Woohoo. Let's go. Where are we going? All right, let's see. Let's scan a few creatures. Maybe we can get some more units by scanning stuff. Man, there's nothing really close. Hey, what's that? Got him. All right, look at what we got here. Holy cow. All right. I don't know here. There's a lot of stuff to scan. We're not making much money. I don't know if it's worth it to start scanning stuff. I want to see some more creatures around here. These toxic worlds are... oh, look at there. There's some oxygen. Let's get that. Cool. Hey, what's that? Hey, come here. Look at them. I hate these dirt striders or whatever they are. These little sand sharks. That's ridiculous. They're hard to scan. There's 5, 10, 6, 10. Come on. Man, there's a lot of creatures. It'd be nice to get some nanites from these guys. Just ain't enough around here. Anything close by? Scan a big rock. Let's see. I don't see much around here. This is kind of tough. What's that? Subterranean relic. We can go over there and get that. That's some extra money in our pocket. Come on. Where's it at? Right there. Yep, there they are. Cool. Oh, we got some hazardous flora, boys and girls. Look out. All right, there's one there. There's one there. Oh, man, are you kidding me? It's blowing up. A lot of toxic going on around here. Look at that. I damaged our shields pretty good. Delta, welcome to the stream. You guys are catching me at a late time. I'm glad you guys are here. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the stream. Come on, scan these planets. I know, I finally got a live stream thanks to you giving me that pep talk last night. I appreciate it. It really makes a difference, Delta. You have no idea how much you've helped me with this. Uh-oh. Got to do some batteries. Delta One's a great content creator. If you guys haven't seen him before, check out his channel. Ooh, what's that? Curious deposit? Oh, we don't even have an advanced mining laser, so we can't even shoot them. That would have been free nanites right there. Now I'm upset. Can't even get no nanites now. Let's see. Any data modules close by? There's nothing close by here. Oh, that one's 200 units away. Let's go that one. Gather up a little bit of extra stuff. Because I know as soon as we leave this planet, the space anomaly is going to jump out and say hi to us. Or it's going to tell us to go to another solar system. But we found what? There's a no, that was the last solar system we found a paradise planet in. What do we got around here? It's nice. These big striations in the ground. Okay. Anything close? No, everything's so far away. Why is everything so far away now? I've noticed that in the game since the Orbital update. Your technology modules are at least 300 units away from you. There we go. We got 7 to 10. We're getting closer on getting these things. Yeah, I know Delta's leaving tomorrow, right? I hope you have a safe trip and everything works out well for you guys. Like I said, love and hugs, man. Come on. Mining up a bunch of rocks I haven't scanned yet. All right, there we go. Oof, I'm getting to the point. I'm starting to get tired. I've been streaming for a little while. It's not easy to talk for 3 hours. Oh, you just got off the road? Nice. Yeah, my stream took off pretty good. I'm glad everybody popped in. I'm really thankful you guys are there. No Man's Sky has got such a great community. This is why I love it. Everybody helps everybody and everybody shares. I mean, look, everybody that's in my chat right now is either a streamer or a good content creator, no matter what. Enjoy Roth. Check out his channel. Check out Krusty's channel, Delta's channel. I mean, all these people. I'm just glad you guys are here. Ooh, minor settlement. We'll take a land here. Let's see, what do we got for data modules? We can sell those, make a little bit of money. We got that to sell. That warp cell in our starship. So we got a little bit of junk to sell, not much. But it's enough money to maybe get us something bigger later. Oh, goodie boxes. Let's get a few of these. As soon as I'm done here, we're going to fly up into space. Check all the plants. Don't forget to check the plants. That's your free source of carbon. Okay. Multi-tool. Oh, look at there. You guys are breaking my heart. Look at that. An A-class multi-tool. We ain't got $2 million. Can't even take out a loan. We broke. Let's see. There's the data module on the table. There's some units right there for a stock exchange. Cool. We're making some money. And look, get out of the way, dude. I'm busy. Got some nanites. That'll help us. Oh, how many we get? 44 nanites. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to sell our vortex cubes. Look, minus 4%. They were 6. That's nice. Salvage data, minus 2%. So we get 500,000 units. Cool. That'll get us up to 600,000. That's nice. Now we can come in here and check, see if there's anything worth buying. Not really. We could save that money for a multi-tool later. Let's get out of here. Look around. No loot box here. There's usually a loot box right outside the door of a minor settlement. There they are. That's what I was looking for. Look at there. We made some money. We're enterprising. I like how they let you know in the game that you're making money. Dude, you just made some money. All right. Let's see here. We'll go down in the first person view. Take that. There we go. Let's run inside here real fast. Get us some more nanites. We need all the nanites we could possibly get. I'm a little sad about that fungal mold deposit we couldn't get. Anything in here? No, there's the nav data cube. Cool, we got that. There's some nanites off of that. Ooh, more units. Wow, this is a pretty lucrative little minor settlement. I'm pretty happy about it. All right, whoops, what do we got? We got 589 units, 655,000. Yeah, we're a long ways away from what we need to be doing. Come over here, hit the loot boxes, and then we're going to get off this planet. Excuse me. And then we're going to head to the space anomaly or wherever it tells us to go. Yeah. Hopefully we can get some more microprocessors and stuff. There we go. See? That's what I'm talking about. Microprocessors. Them things are worth money and we need a lot of them. Especially if we're going to start installing some technology here shortly. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of glad about this. I've only had one hiccup in the entire stream. You guys say my audio and video is doing good. So I'm glad with that. Not to mention you guys are chatting in the stream. All right, let's get out of here and head back up into space. Find this mysterious stranger. Well, I hope I'm doing good enough content for you there, Marnie. I try to be kind to everybody. Okay. What's our thing say? It says the galaxy map. All right, let's hit the galaxy map and we'll head on to the next system, I guess. Look at that. Why is it making a zigzag like that? Okay, whatever. At least the hostility in that system was perilous. We really don't want to be there. We'll head to the next system. Maybe it'll be better. I know we got a paradise planet in one of them systems. We'll set up our base in one of them systems too. All right, do a little scan, see what kind of planets we got. Oh, look at there. That's a paradise planet, boys and girls. Look at that. That's a nice, pretty blue. Or is that green? It's turquoise. You know what? I'm landing on this planet. You guys can hold on a minute. I'm going in. Look, somebody's calling us on the comms. We're gonna have to wait. I'm going to a paradise planet. We could build a base here. Let's be our home world. I don't like the little Bob box on the frozen world. It's storming and stuff all the time. What we got there? What is that? Oh, there's some Sentinel depots. Yeah, we don't want that. There's storm crystal or crystal shards right there. Boy, this is nice. Let's see. Let's head in a polar direction. Here we go. We'll ignore the comms for a minute. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm on a paradise planet. See that north by northwest a little bit. Find that ley line. There it is, right there. It's north by northeast. Cool. So we're running across some buildings now. We found that ley line. Let's see if we can land somewhere. I want a free landing pad. Oh, look at there. That'd be a starting point. Wish there was a crashed ship there. That'd be nice. Come on, we need a free landing pad anywhere. Man, what is going on here? Well, there's a campsite. Don't need that. All we need is one more landing pad. I'm going to land on this planet. I don't want to burn up our launch fuel. We're low on it. I think we've got one more takeoff. All right, Delta, I love you, bro. Have a good time, and thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Stay safe. Remember, stay safe, stay sexy. What, was there more crystals right there? Yes, there is, right there. This is a nice planet. But I'm trying to find a landing pad. This ain't as easy as it looks. Give you a nice planet with all kinds of exotic stuff all over it, but nowhere to land. Okay, come on. At this point, I would settle for just an observatory or something. I don't see any water either. Paradise planets are nice if they got water. But you look at this, all these rocks all over here, this is for your prefab buildings. You could build a lot of base with the prefabs. I wonder if it's that communication that's stalling me out. Whoops, did I get off course? Sure did. I got lost flying around on a planet, believe that. Man, I'm telling you. I'd be happy with a landing pad anytime now. Look, what do we got here? Of course, it's an abandoned building. Not quite what I was looking for. All right, we're just going to land. I'm tired of looking. Because I want to discover this planet. This way it's logged into my book, so we know it's here. Let's go in. Come on, get off there. Let's go in here. I want to check the discoveries out. The weather is temperate, sentinels are spread thin, flora is scarce, and the fauna are generous. Cool, there's only 5 animals on this planet. This is pretty nice. Let's go into camera mode. Give you guys the coordinates if you like this planet or not. If you can see those right there. Nice. The video will be out later, I'm sure, so if you guys want to check back and look at it. Let's get out of here. Now, let's jump back into our... Oh, wow, look at that. What is that? Ooh, look at there. Flying balls. Flying balls, boys and girls. You've seen it here first. Look at that. Flying balls are everywhere. Wow. Look, here's another creature. Man, I've never seen those before. Man, there's creatures everywhere, like right here in your face. This is nice. Okay. So let's do this. Let's answer this comm. Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I'm Cobalt. How you doing? You left me. Why did you? I don't understand what you're talking about. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd. Just like the others. Who am I talking to? There is no reply. The communicator falls silent, though the channel remains open. Okay, that was a little odd. But that's pretty cool. There's flying balls in this planet. That's pretty neat. Not enough fuel in the launch thrusters, so we got to refuel the launch thrusters. I knew we're looking for a pad for a reason. There we go. Travel to the stranger's coordinates. Cool, so it's on this planet. Oh, that's even better. All right. How far away is that? 20 minutes? Oh, we're going into space. We got to hit the space station too. So let's get to this location. And then we'll see where we can build a base maybe. Jacob, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. You catching me at the late moment. I'm about to get off of here. We've been streaming for 3 hours now. I'm a little bit tired. For my first stream, I thought I was doing pretty good. I don't know how some of you guys do it, man. Streaming for 4, 5, 6 hours. Some content creators, like one guy I watched, Running Man Z. The Running Man's, he streams for 12 to 16 hours. It's like, how do you do that, dude? I couldn't imagine sitting at my computer for 12 to 16 hours straight. That's ridiculous. Okay. The marker's back here. What am I looking for? Am I looking for a monolith or something? This is just how they make you burn up launch fuel, isn't it? Where is that? That's 14 seconds away. Okay, let's land up here. I'm guaranteeing it's going to make me run for 10 miles. That's what I want to do. I want to go on a jog. Welcome to the stream. If you guys just tuned in, I hope you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can find out when I do my next live stream. I'm going to be doing, I said it earlier, told you guys I'll be doing live streams once a week, and I'll be doing a recorded video until the near future. So you guys can catch me. It'll probably be this night, Tuesday nights at 6:30 Central Standard Time is when I'll keep my schedule for you guys so you can catch me doing a live stream. We're going to continue with this playthrough for the most part. We're in a Gex system. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely baby steps. I'm getting a little tired. Gotta have something to eat. I haven't eaten yet either. Fat guy starving to death. All right, let's see. Where's this thing at? It's 425 units that way. I don't see nothing. Come on. This is a long ways, man. At least it ain't 1,000 units like it was the first time. A lot of big rocks around here. This is a nice planet, though. Nice tall grass. What is that? That's like a sea foam or a teal green grass. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're definitely getting some condensed carbon. I like this planet with the exotic animals on it. That's even cooler. 191 units. Where is it at? Oh, look. It's a crash ship, boys and girls. That'd be our second crash ship of the game. Oh, we're going to die. Ooh, that was a hard landing. Oh, well, I'm glad you tuned in, Jacob. I appreciate it. Thank you. Whoops. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. There we go. We got that. Let's go check out everything else here before we start reading into the beacon boxes and stuff. Man. My inventory's slowly filling up with a bunch of garbage. Hopefully it's enough nanites, though. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Get out of there. It's an A class. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, we're definitely scrapping that for some money. Okay, we got that. Let's go over to this beacon and see what it's got to say. Oh, we got to fix it? We got to put some stuff. Oh, I ain't got no chromatic metal, boys, girls. It's in my starship. Oh, man. Do you know how far away that is? Yeah, all our chromatic metals in the starship. Oh, man. All right, let's see if we can call that bad boy in. Come on. There we go. That used up all the launch fuel in there. But I'm going to take this ship to the space station and scrap it. We're getting some money. All right, let's take out this. Put that in our inventory. We'll take that, put that in our inventory. Got some pure ferrite. We're going to throw that in there. Man, all these materials that we need just to fix this ship. Okay, let's go. There's your sodium. There's your chromatic metal. They never used to have you put in materials to fix that beacon. There are no signs of life. There is only the static of a broken communicator. Let's extract the records. Whatever message was here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans, an upgrade for my mining beam. Yes, an advanced mining laser blueprint. Perfect. So, yeah, we're definitely selling this ship so we can get some more wiring looms because those things are expensive. Cool. So now we can install. Let's go into our log. And we're going to unpin this because I don't want that popping up. There we go. Let's go to the crash ship. Artemis's ship. Look at that. That's an A class. That's a nice shuttle, but looks like a big old flat. I don't know what the hell you call that, a dustpan? All right, we need a hermetic seal and a metal plating. So we got to make a hermetic seal. Oh, hold on, getting ahead of myself. Let's claim the ship. There we go. Now, let's go in here. We're going to make a hermetic seal. We'll get that bad boy made. Look, the hyperdrive we don't need to fix. I showed you guys this earlier if you didn't know. One way to get wiring looms is by destroying the extra shield modules or whatever upgrade. Boop, look at there. Now we got a wiring loom and some materials to fix the rest of the ship if we need to. Let's see. I want to fix the shields. So we're going to put a little chromatic metal and some sodium nitrate into that. There, now the ship is flyable and we won't get shot out of the sky. Whoops, got to do the pulse engine, forgot. I'm so excited. I just want to get on. I want to get this ship scrapped out. Okay, Now let's go into our exosuit. We got to make 7 inventory slots. So where's our ship? Let's run back over to our ship real fast. We'll jump in here and empty out our inventory. So let's go in here, back into the starship with all this stuff. We got to have 7 open slots. So we got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got plenty of slots. So when we scrap this other ship out, there we go, that made a save point. We'll have enough room for anything that it throws at us. The maximum is 7 slots in your inventory to hold the scrap parts from that starship. So let's head up into space. Yeah, we know who that is. We're not answering it. We're going to the space station, boys and girls. We got the space anomaly calling us. I'm not answering that because that's going to redirect us, and I don't want to do that. All right. That's a cool looking station. Kind of looks like a top or a dreidel. That's kind of cool. Ooh, look at that. Is that another purple station? Wow. That's pretty cool. And these purple stations, it kind of looks like an anodized metal too, with the little reflective surfaces. I so love the update that they did with this game. These space stations look bigger, roomier, the whole 9 yards. Okay, let's get over here. We're going to scrap out this starship. And we're going to make some money. Let's see here. Begin the salvage analysis. Salvage analysis complete. Let's claim that scrap. Look at that. 3.6 million units. Nice. That's a good chunk of change. Maybe we'll even get an upgrade module out of it. All right. Now, is there a pilot? Oh, look at that. That's a nice ship. Look at that. That's a C-class, 4.5 million. How many slots? 25 and 15. What's ours? 25 and 13. Oh, that's a little bit better than ours. But we're not doing that. What we're doing is we're selling the junk that we just got from scrapping that ship. Look. We got a storage augmentation. What are the chances of that? Oh, this playthrough is doing good, boys and girls. We're off to a roaring start. Indium scraps. There we go. Nice. Man, I can't believe that. I was hoping for an upgrade module, not an augmentation. Oh, look at there. A hyperdrive module and a Starship Shield module. We can sell those for nanites. We're going to get S-class. That augmentation, that's a fluke. That never happens for me. All right. Let's take a look around. What do we got here? Oh, look at that little Raza. That's kind of cool. With the little halo. Yeah. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm a little bit tired, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the stream and you want to see more, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can catch me when I go live next week, 6:30 Central Time, Tuesdays. That'll be my day for the week. I appreciate you guys for stopping in, and stay safe, stay sexy, and peace out. Love you guys.